And we are live. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the show. We're going to wait a couple minutes, though.
Yo. What's up? So, we've been away for a little bit. You know.
Yeah. I mean, it's okay to say. I mean, it's okay.
Okay.
I mean, if you... I don't care.
I mean, okay, we have to tell the truth. Uh, Tony's a secret agent, and
I
he
am.
was literally in the Middle East, and he was dealing with stuff going on.
I just wanted to buy a hookah.
And
And
he
then I
wanted to
got...
go buy a hooker. Or a hookah.
A hookah! I gotcha! Look at that! We were just... to be called escorts, Tim. They like to be called escorts.
Oh, geez, Louise, answer peasy. But anywho, yeah, we went a little bit, but Tony had something very personal. He couldn't really,
Yeah, I mean,
and he had to be staying offline for a bit because of that
yeah.
situation. But we're back now. We're going more into permanent. Everything's back to normal now. So
hey, Stephanie. Hey, Mr. Gamer.
But anywho,
yeah, we're gonna try to go back to normal. To normal. Whatever normal may be. But yeah, we have an interesting story today. We're just gonna wait a little bit longer, but we're definitely gonna be talking about this amazing document. The guy edited it himself. Did you know that?
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, I saw him on H3H3.
Yeah, everyone's basically doing an interview with this guy because he really did a great job with the Boogie documentary. And a lot of people, I was telling Queen about this, and I was like, a lot of people don't know about him. I was like, who the fuck is this one? But I mean, it's just a very interesting situation. Like, I followed Boogie, I think it's 2016 or 17, I don't know. And I watched this guy.
He's been around. Yeah, I've seen him.
He's been around for like 17 years. But this guy's been, basically, it's a sad situation because it was kind of like those situations where, you got this nerdy, overweight guy, claims about how he was abused as a child by his mom, how he went through all these terrible things.
Which we're not going to take away from him. It's just he likes to use it as an excuse, and at his age, he shouldn't.
And
at this point,
it was kind of like one of those stories when you're watching his YouTube channel. It's kind of like he, a guy who had nothing building himself up. I remember seeing the video where he proposed to his ex-wife. It used to be a fan of his, and he was actually got married to his ex-wife, and he was very happy. And it was just like, and then slowly but surely, it became more and more negative, more and more pity party, more and more just going backwards in progress.
Like he was trying to really better himself, and he was starting to love himself, and then somewhere along the lines of fame and the attention he was getting, I think he was just like he got the wrong type of attention. Does that make sense?
Well, I mean, I think he eventually started getting criticism. And
yeah. Well, you say the N-word live, then there's a problem.
Yeah, or when you say about, using a razor to get into the clitoris area.
Yeah.
Yeah, you pretty much are going to have some issues.
Yeah, I have dark humor, but hey, everybody. Hey, Texan. Hey, T. I have dark humor. Anybody who knows me, I have a dark sense of humor, but not that dark. Like, there's fucking lines. Do you get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, that's not funny, and he makes it seem like, oh, it's just all funny. I'm like, no. I'm sorry, but SA is not funny. Racist terms are not funny. These things are not funny, but he gets a laugh out of them. And
he's also famous for Francis Rage Relive. So that's another thing that really got him into the algorithm. For instance, I'll show you an example of Francis. Like, so if you don't know, Boogie had like another personality, like he pretended to be, which was called Francis. And a lot of people actually thought this was the real him for a while, but it wasn't. It was just him pretending. So here's an example of a compilation. I put on the show screen.
Francis Rage compilation. Okay.
I'm losing my patience. God.
Double play.
Fuck! You're kidding!
Judge.
Fuck! Fuck this kid! Fuck you!
So I win, right?
I've already got We Fit. I don't even, I can't use the board. The board only goes up to 350 pounds. I can't use Wii Fit. Biggest Loser? You paid $29 for Biggest Loser. You got like half the games on the market. Well, why would you waste your money on this crap?
Hey, Emily. Hey, Grandma.
Your New Year's resolutions this year.
Well, Chad's being an abusive asshole. This is bullshit. Billy, what would you rather I do? Would you rather I go get Wii Fit? You want to see me get Wii Fit? Let's get Wii Fit. Or you rather I fucking just dance for a while, huh? Just dance, right? Just dance. Gonna be okay. Go fuck yourself. You know what? That ruins Christmas. Christmas is a time for giving, not for fucking bullshit, cruel fucking pranks about my fucking weight.
Hey, Denise.
Now this is like an act that he would do.
He's acting,
yeah. His wife would be pretending to be his sister while he filmed him, and he would do this act of raging at his sister, and that the roommate that he has is actually, he would pretend that the roommate was like the boyfriend to his sister, and it was just the act he did, and it was pretty. He got a lot of views.
It's funny.
So he was a comedian. He did game news, and he just goes downhill. So time travel a little bit more to the present, and then we got the documentary. The documentary.
Wait, you're not gonna bring up. You guys might know him more for being on the fucking news.
You mean the shooting?
The shooting, yeah. Like I think a lot of people know him probably from the news because he was all over the place.
Let me just get it. All right.
I'm sorry. I'm giving Tim more work. I apologize. Hey everybody. Anybody I missed? Hello, Grandma, Emily, Denise. I already said Texan. Okay, let me see.
We're gonna watch like an 8-minute thing. It's gonna talk about the whole situation with why did he get a felony with the shooting.
Oh yeah, the shooting. Let's see the shooting.
We'll first have to go back around 3 months prior to the shooting when Frank started.
So this is basically Frank Castle and Boogie. This is the guy he pulled the gun out on, and he's going to explain. This is about 3.5 years ago or so. So you're going to see so this video.
Yeah, that was pretty recent, wasn't it?
3.5 years ago is not recent, but
it was during COVID.
No, I don't think it was during COVID. I think it was before COVID.
Oh, okay. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Started sending incoherent and trollish remarks to Boogie, whose real name is Steven, on Twitter. These posts were absurd and often vulgar, and Boogie decided to respond back, telling Frank how scared he was of him and that he feared for his friends and family's safety. If you do plan harm, just leave my friends and my dog out of it. You are welcome to kill me. We should make a video together where I give you a pink belly until your stomach has friction burns. I would be glad to do that as long as you promise you don't mean me or my family any harm. I don't know if you're actually crazy or just pulling some Andy Kaufman shtick, but if it's the latter, I would be glad to participate in. If it's all right, my life is awful enough without your help. So I would appreciate it if you can maybe just let me suffer without it. I get that I am an easy target, but if you have any empathy at all, dude, pick another. I don't. I'm a sociopath. I'm demented and sick. As if this wasn't bad enough, Boogie next agreed to go on the live show The Kill Stream to debate Frank, passive-aggressively telling him that he loved him despite all that he was doing, and that he...
Do you notice how he said Andy Kaufman?
No.
He said Andy Kaufman, and in the documentary, he was watching Man Over the Moon, where it's Jim Carrey plays the autobiography of Andy Kaufman. I wonder if that's where his sense of humor comes from. Oh. And if anybody knows Andy Kaufman was very awkward, but also in your face, and he wasn't afraid to get like hit or anything. Like he was he was amazing. Sadly, he died from cancer though. Yeah. Later on in life, but now I get the sense of humor of him because he likes Andy Kaufman. So go ahead.
Now, if you don't know, he's going to explain. The Kill Stream is basically how would I describe the Kill Stream? It would be like if I presented. What would be a good scenario? It's if I were to put a little an area, right? Little arena, and I put two rabid dogs to basically fight each other to the death for the entertainment of people around, and then that would be pretty much it. It is a cesspool. It is hugely toxic.
Oh, the kill stream. That's where you sent me that video years and years ago of Mundane Matt.
Yes.
Right?
At
Yes,
first, it
okay.
was like a lot. It was a little bit. It wasn't as toxic in the beginning. It would
No.
do like drama, the Monday Matt situation, but then it became more and more like political, right wing political, trolls, all going real life. Like, you think the true crime community going real life is bad? No, it's a lot worse
They
there.
got really bad, yeah.
Like tracking you down, guns out, beating people up, that type of deal. Like, it
And we
gets
don't
real.
condone any of that. That's horrible. Yeah.
So Boogie going into a live stream, like into this format, is very stupid, and he got some bad situation. He got himself even worse situation.
He just wanted to make sure Frank didn't hurt his dog, a claim he kept on going back to.
Boogie,
Yeah.
you told me before we came on here that you were going to have a big fake meltdown, like
Oh,
like a WWE style meltdown, because you wanted to.
The meltdown. There's
you
nothing
wanted-
fake about the meltdown.
No, you said you wanted to have a fake WWE meltdown to appease me, because you want to stop me from coming to Arkansas and filming you.
Yeah.
And I gotta tell you, Boogie, there's nothing you can do to stop that.
With Boogie going,
Yes, most likely this guy here is Ethan Ralph. He's probably drunk. He drinks a lot on the streams. Like, sometimes he passes out and does pills, and it's not allegedly. I'm not going to say allegedly for that, because he actually did do pills and drinking on a live stream. So there's even him like moving about. So yes, he's probably very, very high at that particular point. So
into details about his childhood abuse, along with a slew of other strange statements. If anything, this back and forth only cemented Frank's plans to hassle Boogie in real life. It was no longer a question of if, but when. I remember talking to people about how this would go down, with my assumption being that he would accost Steven in public, such as when he was walking his dog or getting groceries. But instead, we found our answer when Frank announced his entrance into Boogie's town. Steven didn't take this very well, causing the two to jump on a drama alert debate where Steven's passive-aggressive tone was gone, instead replaced with threats of violence.
All right, well, cool, man. Let me make it very clear. You should be very glad you didn't step on my property, okay? And I highly recommend you don't. It'll be the last decision you fucking make. Okay, I've played around with you. I don't know what your obsession is with me. I don't know why you think I got your YouTube channel deleted. I don't know if it's because you're mad I got your subreddit deleted. I don't know who you are. I don't know what your problem is, but I have no problem ending you if you fucking come here. Okay.
After a bit more drama on Twitter, we all just waited to see what would happen next. And soon enough, reports that Frank showed up at Steven's house and knocked at the door, hurling slurs at him, started popping up around Twitter, causing the longtime creator to open up the door and fire a warning shot with his roommate's gun, leading Frank to chuckle before fleeing the state. When the first screenshot of Boogie holding the gun came out, most people's first reaction was to think that this was all a stunt. It seemed too outrageous to be true, and many now felt this was to drum up publicity. But as I've learned from years of covering internet drama, sometimes real life can be crazier than fiction.
Isn't that the motherfucking truth?
It is. I mean, I can understand wanting to protect your house. To do, I believe we have the right to bear arms. I just don't want crazy people to have guns like Boogie. But this is not. He should have called the police. He shouldn't have opened the door. He should have just waited for the police to come and handle it. That warning shot could have been someone's death sentence. I'm just saying. I saw him shoot it. He didn't shoot it in the sky. He shot it slanted. That could have hit anybody. So Boogie should have been completely arrested at this point, but so should the other. But he invited him over, right? Boogie invited. So there's hello. So how do you kind of go to the law by that? You invited him over, and then he comes over, and you
don't what is it though? Don't cash checks your ass can't.
Exactly.
What is it? Oh, it's a saying. I can't even.
Don't cash check your ass that your mouth can't cash, or something about your butt. I don't know.
Something about your butt that we have no clue about. Let me see. What's it say? Don't let your mouth write checks your body or ass can't cash. Okay, that
still doesn't sound right, does it?
Yeah, don't let your mouth write checks your ass can't cash. Okay, maybe.
Who makes up these sayings?
It says it was from 1960s. Blacking. I don't know.
I don't know. Either
The
way.
altercation,
No, go
things
ahead.
calmed down yet again as many wondered what would happen next. Through police reports and interviews, it became clear that this confrontation was not staged, and many wondered if any criminal charges would be faced against either party. From a source of mine, it looks like no one will be charged with a felony in this case, as no one was injured and Frank
Wrong. He was actually, like, later on, he was charged with a felony, and he
fled. But I do feel some are missing a bit of context behind what caused things to escalate to such astronomical proportions. To start off, when this was going down, it was clear many didn't quite understand who Frank Castle was, and believed he was actually a deranged criminal, which isn't really the case. While yes, he might be crazy, Frank is fully aware of the response his actions will receive, and revels in it just like any other performers in this genre, such as Sacha Baron Cohen or Andy Kaufman. I've seen interviews with him where he acts normal and talks about his process, but it's understandable people are concerned about how far he's willing to go for the meme. I'll admit that personally, I do find some of Frank Castle's work humorous, particularly when he allows the other party to escalate the situation, such as when he sits down in a man's seat at a food court, with him as a result being threatened with violence. Sounds familiar, right? This Boogie saga was just the next logical step in Frank's acts, and I'm honestly a bit worried where he's going to take things next. If he keeps it up, he will eventually...
So that's the gun. So now Boogie makes this whole documentary. It's from Mike Club, which
Mike Club makes a documentary, not Boogie.
Yes, obviously.
Yes.
That would require Boogie to do some work.
Yeah, we just want to give Mike the credit because it did come out
Mike's
beautifully.
Channel. He might be making other documentaries. If this is anything that could be, if he makes other documentaries like the Boogie documentary, it could be interesting.
Yeah, he's like Nexpo.
Yeah. So this is Mike Clum. It's 10 days old. It's right there. Yeah, I'll sub to you. Why not? Live stream sub to you. Why not?
Grab his link. Oh, you already did. Okay, good.
Yeah. So here you go. This is it. So.
Oh.
Yeah, we're gonna get into
we see him take a bath a lot. Did you notice that in the documentary?
Yeah, he stays in that water a little bit too long. His fingers are all getting prickly. I hate seeing that, man. That makes me so I hate seeing fucking prickly fingers in the fucking bathtub. It's so nasty. Hi, Ellie, by the way.
That's why I have some of these rubber ducks. And she liked rubber ducks. I dated. She liked a lot. I should talk about this, Mike, but I'm going to. There was one girl that I dated. She liked a lot of childish things. She liked rubber ducks. That's why I have some of these rubber ducks. And
do you think those rubber ducks were used for any sort of situations in which foreplay?
I think definitely used for foreplay. And I don't mean that in a did that rubber ducky go up something? No, I mean it as in I think it was foreplay, like a daddy dom situation.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Like no. The play of it. Do you get what I'm saying? Listen to what he says, and you're going to sit back and tell me it's not.
Listen, tell me that you don't think those rubber ducks were used for He has a lot of motherfucking rubber ducks. Now, watch this.
Yeah.
There was one girl that I dated. She liked a lot of childish things. She liked rubber ducks. That's why I have some of these rubber ducks. And one of my favorite memories.
Nobody knows the pain I've seen. Just imagine the things these rubber ducks have seen and have done.
So creepy. And they're all themed. They're all from video games.
Yeah. Poor innocent ducks. Yeah. Absolutely. So sad.
With her is us sitting in this tub.
Ghostbusters.
Her playing with rubber ducks as I washed her, and then when we got out, I took her to bed. One of the best nights of my life, Mike.
See?
Right here. Yeah, so when it comes to financial approach.
Holy fuck. Hey, we just gleaned through that he is just you play with the rubber ducks.
It explains his current situation with his current girlfriend, though. He's kind of I there's not the right words.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's continue.
Money comes in,
money goes out. For the longest time, my ex-wife handled that shit, but then I got divorced. I don't know.
Yeah, I did
where my money-
Ellie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did Ellie. He has a lot of them.
Now, people don't know his first wife. Basically, his first wife was a fan of his. She got with him. She was actually the one filming, pretending to be his sister. So she helped build his channel, and she basically had enough of him.
She was the adult in the house.
Yeah, like he was doing very well when she was around. And when they divorced, he gave her, I think, like half the shit. He kept the YouTube channel and other stuff. And she went on her way.
Money is, I don't know what it's doing. The only thing I've ever done with it is I threw it into crypto and then lost a shitload of it. Well, here's everything. If you want to see, there's $2,758 in my bank account right now.
Jesus Christ.
Let's see if mortgages come out yet. So
Be
tomorrow,
safe, Grandma.
Mortgage out,
see you, Grandma.
about $700 to live off of until the 20th when I get paid again.
Oh, boo-hoo.
So I'm just going to live off of $700. And I'll probably sell some cards along the way.
Now, no offense, like you can easily live on $700 in that cheap state. Like,
I'm going to tell you something right now. He's crying about living off of $700. Do you know how much money I live off of a month? $248. Right after all my bills are paid.
Yeah.
After all my bills are paid, and then about $48 go to the cats, because obviously responsibility, cats, and then the $200. I don't fucking know. Maybe I want to get McDonald's one night. So he's complaining about $700 and something, while some people are even living off of less than me a month.
Yeah, I mean, like groceries. Like if he ate, even if he eats a lot, like let's say he spends $400 a month on groceries for himself,
that's about right this time of day. Yeah, this time of age.
And I'm talking about that's a lot of food. That's a lot of food for a month.
That's a month's worth of food. Yes.
And he doesn't eat healthy, so it could be like hamburgers and French fries, stuff like that. Frozen pizzas and shit like that. But like, come on.
And use that money to make ends meet as well. I have a credit card with them that I owe $600 on. And on top of that, I still owe $163,000 on my house. I think my net worth is zero. Once you pull the equity out of the house, get rid of the house.
Yeah, the bathtub scene, Jen. Yeah, I'm sorry. We should have done a warning.
Jen, listen, Jen. It gets worse. I'm sorry, Jen.
It's gonna get worse.
If you think that's bad, it's gonna get rocky. It's gonna get rocky, Jen.
Sell off all my collectibles.
Hey, Jen.
And pay off all my debts. I think that puts me at $0.
What are you talking about? Let me see. $105,000 cash, $30,000 collectibles.
He could get, like I told you earlier, he could get himself a cheap apartment somewhere. I know it's really hard to say cheap, but a cheap apartment somewhere, maybe in a shitty part of town that accepts dogs because he has like 3 dogs, and get like a 1-bedroom and live happily ever after.
Well, the guy, I saw his expenses, and most of his money goes to medical. And the problem is that he, number one, doesn't want to lose weight. Like,
he's a hypochondriac too.
No, I don't think he's a hypochondriac. I think he just doesn't want to lose weight. I mean, like, you're eating tons. Like, as you get older, and I'm sure some of our audience members know this well, your body changes, and you can't do the shit that you did when you were younger. No. You can't eat huge amounts of salt, saturated fats, cholesterols, and a ton of food without having adverse medical effects.
The party's over. The party's fucking over. Once you hit 35, you just go like literally. I'm going to be 39 years old next week, and I'm only 39. I'm going to be 39. I went to the club last weekend, and I was so tired at the end. Like, I had one drink.
It's like 10 o'clock. You're like, I don't want to go to bed.
I was like, okay, I'm going to go. Like, I'm like, this is why I don't go clubbing anymore, because I'm old.
How much calories does this drink have? What's the saturated fat of these chicken wings?
like, he drinks a lot of tonic. Let me see. Hold on. I have a tonic. If I stop drinking soda, I could be skinny. I promise you that, because I don't eat much. I just drink a lot. and serving size is 1 can. And where's the calories? 140 calories. See, if I stopped drinking soda, I would be beautiful. If he drinks Mountain Dew, that has double the calories.
Yeah, let's continue this fucking train wreck.
Yeah, it's a long way to go.
I'm worthless.
And that's his problem right there. I'm sorry I'm pausing this because this is going to take forever. But he's like, I'm worthless. I'm worthless. Bro, you have millions of subscribers. You get 20, 30,000 a view, maybe 100,000. It's controversial.
Hey, Liz.
And you just need to live stream. Like, you need to like forget about what you were in the past and focus on what you can be in the future.
Do you know what the best thing is? Reinventing yourself.
Yeah,
it's such a hype feeling. It feels so. You have the people. You have 4 million people. Is it 4 million subscribers?
Yeah.
He has 4 million subscribers. Stop. You gotta love yourself. Like, I do feel bad for him. He hates himself. I get it, but you also are not doing anything to approve it.
Yeah, we like the dogs. The dogs are the highlight of this video. Honestly.
Liz lost 10 pounds by just quit. See, that's what I should do. I should just quit soda. It's literally my math. Let's be real.
Well, when Jesus Christ comes back to this planet, then you'll quit soda.
I probably
like the second coming of Jesus, you'll probably quit the fucking soda. That's how much I think most likely you will quit soda.
Soda. I'm telling you, I don't eat much. I really don't. It's the soda that's doing it.
Yeah, this is the hard part. Back to reality.
Those poor puppies.
Oh.
He's out of breath already. I feel so bad. Somebody help him.
Look at those legs, man. They're bruised.
But my best feature. This is the one the ladies love.
No. Skip this.
My meat apron.
He's gonna show his fupa. Skip it. We can't. Yeah, we can't do that. He shows his fupa. Just don't.
Like how you said, no,
no. We're gonna stay.
I thought for a moment he was gonna pull out something else. I was like, what?
Like when I was watching it too, I was like, is he gonna pull out his dingle? Like I was really prepared to be like, what the hell? But if you guys want to see his fupa, by all means, the link's in the chat. You guys can see his fupa.
God, look how scared you were when
I was. I'm petrified of it. Because who does that?
Guys, you know what the ladies really love? Oh my God.
And just sharing my personal life with other people.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Boogie2988 coming at you.
My ankle on my left leg and head.
But that's just the kind of woman I married. So give her some love in the comment section.
Give her as much money as I used to make. And
it's
not exactly enough to make ends meet.
This is where I spend.
So let me see what. Okay, it says here, 2,008 viewers per video, 280,000.
Used to make, and it's not exactly enough to
17. But you know what? 17. Do you know how many people on this sphere that would love to have 17 to 20,000 people watching some video? Just simply you just talking shit and talking.
How much money is 17K?
You don't make a lot with AdSense. AdSense is shit on that. It's absolute garbage. But the thing is that you could, if you do it correctly, like you could turn those 17,000 viewers into live viewers, man. And people can just you can get memberships, and you do live video, like you do live reactions, and you do like video games, and you do like that. You got to work a little bit. Like YouTube has changed. In the old days when Boogie was coming up, there was a lot of money into videos. Now it's not the case anymore, and now you got to change it up to live streaming and memberships.
White boy says he's not on disability, right? He claims he's disabled, but his bedroom does look like a hospital room. Like he is disabled. Obviously, we can physically see it.
Oh, he's disabled,
but he does not. He doesn't collect disability because he makes too much. And he makes
pays.
Too much.
I think I saw like some of his bills. He was paying like $3,000. It looked like a month on medical. Like he's paying a lot of money on medicals, and that's why like most of his financial problems happen. You know,
he pays $1,000 in insurance. He says,
yeah. So he probably has private insurance or something like that. I mean,
get cheap, get metafucking care, do something.
Which, by the way, $1,000 is pretty cheap for a co-payment for a guy who's like almost 500 pounds and almost 50 years old. So, pretty cheap.
This is where I spend 6 to 8 hours a day trying to figure out how to save my career.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube?
Look how depressing this place is. Holy fuck, man.
His whole house looks good. Let's be real. His house looks gorgeous, in my opinion, which can really tell you what my level of taste is. But that room is even when I'm streaming now, I have lights. You can't see me, but I have lights on. I'm motivated. I want to do it. Him on the other hand, he's not helping his environment. And it's a part of your depression is the environment you're in.
Yeah, like you have to get up and you have to clean up.
I didn't much while I was getting to the power of the internet. Today, let's talk a little bit about why you got to do better than I do.
Oh, I would have hanged that plaque up in a minute.
I've told.
Okay, so he says last 30 days financials income $5,742.
And look what's on the TV.
Oh,
it's Andy Kaufman. See, so there's a trend.
You called it. You called it.
The audience, I told you guys, I told everybody, this is the center of my world.
And his expenses are $7,800. So he's suffering a deficit. Like
he's under.
Yeah, he's completely under. So at that point, like I would probably go through his financials and be like, what are you spending $7,800 for? You live in the cheapest state in the United States. Why are you spending $7,800 like you're living in Midtown Manhattan?
Right here.
Yeah, he does need to open some windows.
With my dogs, watching television, playing
it's
video
so
games
much.
on that television. But the other day, the audio on this TV started to go out. And whenever it would make like S sounds, it would crackle. And so I know I'm budgeting, but I immediately went to Amazon and bought a sound bar for $100. And then the next day, the TV stopped crackling. And now I have a $100 sound bar that I don't need.
Yeah,
but I know I'm supposed to be budgeting.
And this is the thing with Amazon too. When it comes to big things like that, it's probably going to cost more to return it. And that's the shitty part about Amazon. But
well, he's a compulsive spender.
But I'm like that too. Like I was telling you before, like my sound system went out before Reaper came. And I was like, I had a panic attack and I bought, like I was about to buy a whole new sound system, but I had to stop myself and remind myself, do I really need this? Do I really need this right now?
Yeah.
That's you need to train yourself. When you have impulses like that, you need to train yourself. He should have done this a long time ago. It's harder when you're older.
Yeah, well, he's almost 50.
Right now. But because that's my TV, because that's my only source of entertainment, because it's the only thing I do, it's one of the only things that bring me peace. Like I'm like,
that's the problem.
To be able to hear my fucking TV. But that's every addict, right? Like Mitch Hedberg said, I'll just do enough heroin. And then he like,
look how much noise is in his house. Like, bro, look at this.
Said, I'll just do.
Look at this, bro.
I am so glad. I love anime. I love anime. I just finished watching the Attack on Titan. Oh my god, so good. But I know I can't afford the statues. I know I can't afford. You get what I'm saying? Like you have to know your limits.
I go with the philosophy. If it's not useful every day, then why have it?
Exactly.
I mean, like that's how I go, and like I don't want to be possessed by my possessions. If you catch me, that's how I go.
I get it. Yeah.
If you have all this stuff, you are possessed by your possessions. It should. You know what I mean? That's how I see it.
This is all impulse right here.
Yeah, this stuff possesses him, and that's not how possessions should go.
In the bins, I think they are little miniature statues because he does Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah,
and collectibles. You know, like when you play Dungeons and Dragons, you can get custom.
Yeah, he spends a lot of money. Now we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out what else he spends his money on.
Enough heroin, and then he like OD'd on heroin, right? So I guess every addict tries to manage the addiction, but
Halo.
I don't know, man. We were talking about compulsive spending a minute ago.
Yeah. Holy, look at this, man!
I can't. I can't. You know what I threw away the other day? Do you remember when we did that live stream and it was going to be like a 10-hour live stream and I bought McDonald's, but I got a Happy Meal instead?
Oh, I remember that. That was about 2 years ago. Where I remember that.
Yeah, and
I was like, you should have wore the crown.
Yeah, I got it was a mistake. The Happy Meal wasn't mine, but it came with a little toy, and I found it the other day, and I was like, should I throw this away? Should I keep it? I kept it because it's the only little knickknack I have, and it reminds me of a good time. But if I start doing I will never stop. You can't start. You know what I mean? But I still have the little toy from that. It's when Space Jam came out.
Yeah. Dude, I spent a lot of money on stuff.
Oof.
But you know where a lot of the money went? And like it felt really compulsive at the time.
I am a former sex worker escort, and Boogie2988 was one of my clients. I'm from LA, and I get a message on this website, you can probably guess which one, from this guy who looked a lot like Boogie.
I took women on vacations, and I took them out to fancy dinners, and I took them to like
$40,000 per year on sex
escorts.
Workers.
Yeah, or whatever. Yeah. Hey, Sleuth Mom.
Hey, Sleuth.
No, especially if I'm married. No.
Yeah, I can't imagine why he would think this would be a great idea to tell anyone in a documentary where you want to give people, you want people to sympathize with you, but then you tell them, hey, you know what? I spent $200,000 on sex workers or escorts. Yeah, that's not going to be very.
He's happy about it though. Like we'll get to the part where he's like, he just wanted a beautiful woman.
Not an Arkansas 8. He wanted an LA 10.
Exactly. And I'm kind of like, dude, you had a wife. Like,
yeah, like
I mean, I'm not one to judge, but you know, I'm just saying, like,
yeah, but it's like,
hey,
you're focusing on the wrong. This guy's focusing on the wrong things.
He bought me dinner. He got me a purse that we were talking about over messages, and he got me a couple gift cards, and he spent well over $5,000 on just that night.
Okay, so he bought a purse for her, and by the way, she's a sugar baby. That's where you got the website from. And if you don't know what a sugar baby is that basically men buy
men who want to be sugar daddies.
Yeah, they buy
to get their baby.
Yeah, basically they get these women. They say, "Hey, I can buy you a purse. I can pay for your rent. I can do this. I can do that." And there's an implied suggestion, let's just say that much, that you will return these favors that he is bestowing upon you with sex. But it's not prostitution technically, since these are gifts and not an actual paid for services rendered, if you catch my drift. So anyway, he pays $1,000 for a purse, $500 for a gift card.
Never.
$400 for dinner, $500 for a hotel, and escort services $2,500.
You're lucky you're getting McDonald's from me. I'm just saying, I'm one of those people.
You're like have it your way. Fuck off.
Yeah, like you know.
We're not having your. Hey, Glory, what's up? What's interesting is I was just picturing in my head. Imagine Boogie going into a GameStop and just grabbing a bunch of gift cards and just thinking to himself, "Oh, well, this would be good for my friend later." Like what? Where did he get these gift cards? Was it like her asking for the gift cards, or did he just get these gift cards from his fans?
I can imagine him just getting a bunch of Amazon gift cards and just like putting them in his boxers and be like, "Come to daddy." Like that's how I see it.
Fuck.
Like because that's how it is. And I'm kind of like, why are you doing this?
Well, I'm thinking, come to daddy. Come to daddy.
Yeah, and that's the thing. $500 for you can't find a motel that you can pay by the hour.
Do you think he like had a Santa outfit and he's like, ho ho ho?
Oh, probably. I could see him do that Santa outfit. $200. That's what should be put on there.
And he just like has like he just puts the money into like his like sack, and he's like, "What did?"
I mean, I feel bad for making fun of him, but he's doing it to himself. Like. I'm very confused here, but wait until you hear what the sex workers says.
You know the rules. The rules are we're going to go out and eat. We're going to have dinner. Maybe we're going to fuck. And you're going to enjoy a nice lifestyle that you don't normally get to enjoy.
So he was really funny. You can definitely tell he was nervous. He did eat a lot of food. I'm pretty sure he got 2 entrees, which was very unique.
It's not a revelation. I like beautiful women. I like to hang out with beautiful women, fuck beautiful women. We all do. I never got to do that. The women I dated were pretty, sure, but they were like Arkansas 8s, not LA 10s. With sugaring, I got to fuck some LA 10s, and I think that's cool.
Yeah, but that's the problem with this guy. Like, that's the problem. Like, you're an adult. Like,
I'm sorry. I would rather have a roof. I'm going to spend $100. I'm going to get myself a pocket pussy and call it a day. That's what I'm going to do. I need a roof over my house. Well, I'm saying there's other things he could have done to save money, and he's not doing it. And I just want to shake him and be like,
well,
do you need this?
Well, the problem is that, number one, giving money, like doing stuff like this, is actually damaging to himself because it damages perceptions, his perception of women, his perception of, you know, you could buy these women, you could sleep with these women. They're not partners at this point. They're transactions, they're things, there's experiences. And what he should have been doing with his money is building a relationship with a woman that's going to be with him, that's going to be a partner to him. And he wasted his money on nothing. It is literally,
and he had that.
Yeah,
he had that at one point.
But and he could have found another relationship. And he wasted his money just to party, and now it's gone, and now he's crying about it. He could have easily used this money to build up, you know, a relationship with another woman, or just simply had a relationship with a woman who might not be an LA 10, but, you know, is a good person, who has a good personality, and who'd be with him when he's in, you're in your deathbed, basically.
Yeah,
you know,
I get it. I get it. Yeah.
Yeah, a very realistic rubber doll for a type of money. Yeah, I mean,
you can pay that and call it a day. I would rather have a roof over my house than saying, yeah, I got myself an LA 10. No.
Yeah, it's also kind of gross. I mean, like, I don't know. I mean, I don't see myself ever doing that at all. And I see other people doing that.
We respect escorts. Just to let everybody know, it's just something we would never do. I mean, do your thing. It's your body, your choice. Do your thing, but be safe while doing it. But it's not something I would do.
Yeah,
I can't see you doing it.
No, and I see it more like, I have my opinions. I think it cheapens the thing to me, and that's how I feel.
I got back to the hotel, and I do regret to say that I slept with Boogie2988. Overall, the experience, and I don't mean to fat shame or anything, but there was rules upon rules upon rules, and it took me a lot of time to find a stick.
To find the stick.
I am now
Holy
married
fuck.
with 2 kids, and sleeping with Boogie is one of the reasons I quit sex work.
Oh my god, you were the reason this woman literally turned her life around. That's one good deed.
She hit rock bottom when she slept with Boogie. Holy fuck.
I mean, it makes you self-reflect. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, sometimes there's that one client and you're like, then today's the day.
Today's the day I turn my life around.
I'm going to be a doctor. Like,
today's the day, I hit rock bottom.
Is that sexist to me? Sure. Is that woman?
Nursing degree,
sure.
See?
Yeah.
I don't really care.
Good for her.
I'm a 48.
You're like, listen to him.
Is that sexist to me? Sure. Is that womanizing me? Sure. I don't really care. I'm a 48-year-old man. I never got to fuck a model. This let me fuck a couple of models. Is that wrong?
Do you think that's wrong?
I say this. I don't think it's wrong. Well, let me explain. I don't think it's wrong for, what happens between 2 consensual adults. I don't. And if money is exchanged, not my fucking business. Do your thing. Just please be safe. But if you know and you're self-aware, he's self-aware that he's an impulser, that there's something wrong, and he keeps on doing it, and like now he's like totally fucking broke.
Yeah, I mean, like,
there's a difference. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it is wrong, but I don't care at the same time. Like, you do whatever you want to do, but then don't sit here and cry about it and be like, I have no money now. And I was like, yeah, because you're getting your dicky sticky. That's why.
Yeah, I think I don't see anything wrong with it, but I do think it's wrong that he probably went to his fans and said how broke he was and how much he needs money and all this stuff. And meanwhile, he's going out and spending it on sex workers or escorts. And I think, to me, like, that's wrong. But then also him coming back and now saying, poor me, I'm broke, I don't have enough viewers, I don't have enough people. Well, no offense, bro. I mean, you had almost 17 years on this platform with people watching you, and you should be very, very, very glad that you got that long on this platform. Some people don't even get 6 months on this damn platform.
Here we have some of the women in this area that are local and ready to go out. They'll go to dinner with you, they'll go to a show with you, maybe they'll come back to your place, but they are expecting something in exchange. But then it's window shopping, right? Like any other meat market like Tinder, you kind of scroll down the list of photos until you find someone that looks interesting to you. I think this girl's really cute. Oh yeah, yeah. She's definitely a little thicker than I necessarily would always go for, but there's nothing wrong with that. So I deserve to go to Disneyland with a beautiful girl, right? I deserve to go to New York and explore Times Square with a beautiful girl, right? Like, I deserve that, and I want that, and I've never had it. Man, if I had that money back, that would be half of my mortgage right now.
He just contradicted himself,
$1,000.
Yeah, he did.
He's like, I deserve this. I deserve to go to Disney with a beautiful girl. And then he sits back and he goes, you know, if I didn't do that, you know, so where's the line, man?
Yeah.
Is my entire health insurance payment. I don't know what the prostitutes did with it, and I hope they spend it in good health. But I sure could use that shit right now. You know? You want to go for a walk? So he knows. You can't tell me he doesn't know. Leo up, baby. I know. We'll go in a second.
Cute dogs. I will say that.
He's great. He's actually, I actually really love him a lot.
Okay, we got the humanizing dog part. So let's see. Okay, this is him when he's going to sell his cards. And look at this part. He's going and he thinks he's going to get $1,000 for his cards, right? He's got,
or at least 1,000. Like, he thought with the amount of cards he had,
and he's going to have to spend $30 or something like that to do this Magic Gathering. So now he's in negotiation. He's going to sell his Magic the Gathering cards. You don't know, Magic Gathering cards are tradable cards. They're worth money.
I agree with that, Glory.
No one deserves anything you work for. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Out like $1,000 for the stuff. Like, there's a couple of
besides healthcare. We deserve healthcare.
Traders in there.
Well, I can do 200 a piece on those.
Hey, Jasmina.
What? Dude, I thought we were looking more like 400, 450 on each of these. 175 is what it's down to.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Those
Good Lord. That took a beating.
And look at this guy. He actually did him a favor. It's at 175. He's offering $200.
200 each, yeah. Oh, so, Jasmina, that's for you, Beak. You want to do a quick rundown on who this guy is for Jasmina?
All right. So this guy's a YouTuber that's been on here for 17 years. He got famous due to being sympathetic and a guy who had a sympathetic past of being abused, and also a gamer. He would have a side personality called Francis, where he pretended to be a raging gamer. And eventually he found his wife on this platform, upon which his wife would help him film videos pretending to be his sister while he raged as Francis. Eventually he got a divorce from his wife due to his pessimistic attitude and not really for going through his weight loss journey, even though he got the surgery. Eventually his views dropped more and more as he said more and more controversial things like the N-word and cutting up a woman's clitoris to get some room in his fingers and other random things. He eventually gets stalked by some crazy comedian guy and then grabs a gun when the guy comes to his house, grabs a gun, fires a shot in the sky as a warning shot, gets arrested, gets a felony for that. His views keep on going down and down because he's getting more and more pessimistic. That was the complete opposite of why people watch his videos. And now he's down to telling everyone that he spent $200,000 on sex workers, lost $600,000 on crypto, and he's in a mountain of debt. And now he's selling his cards, his Magic the Gathering cards, so that he can afford to go out and eat and afford his rent and everything, his mortgage and everything.
Yeah, and he did invest it in all the wrong places.
Yeah, collectibles are a garbage market to invest in. Never, because the thing is, as soon as it's called a collectible, never will go up in value because everyone's going to buy it. Never. You would be better off, like just like the Beanie Babies. A lot of Beanie Babies are worthless, except for the ones that weren't collectible.
Princess Diana one is like $1 billion. But
yeah, that's because of an error, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. I'm not too sure, but I know like the Princess Diana one is just because it's Princess Diana.
Also,
you get what I'm
like
saying?
worth a lot of money because of errors. Like so, like Boogie is a 50-year-old man. If I was, and he can't, let's say like he was a 46-year-old, he said to me, "Hey man, I want to invest my money." I would have, the last thing I would have told him is to invest in crypto. Crypto is a very volatile market. It's a young man's game because you can lose all your fucking money.
He lost over 200.
He lost $600,000 on crypto.
In crypto, yeah, and that's the early. That was during the early stages of crypto.
Now
right?
he could have sold his crypto and made a 3x return. But he held on, and he still holds on. He has $30,000 left of the $600,000 that he has in crypto. So basically, he's sitting on another $30,000, and he still doesn't realize that he made bad decisions. If I was talking to a 46-year-old man, I would probably tell him, probably index funds, like an index fund, or like maybe like or bonds at that point, maybe something like that, or buy real estate. He wanted to get into real estate. If you have $600,000 in cash, you could probably buy 2 rental houses, fix them up, and then just turn them into rentals and just have tenants there, and maybe get a managing company to handle that, and then just basically make money. And then I would tell him to make a YouTube channel about his financial journey of being a landlord. I would tell him to hook up to other YouTubers to do like financial education, kind of stumbling. And that's what probably what I would have told him to do. But he didn't want to do that because he's an idiot.
Do you think he's dedicated enough to do anything more than what he's doing? Do you get what I'm saying? Like he lost his mojo.
It's because it's because he has made his I think he made his money based upon sympathy from people, and now it's becoming ugly. It's just like Jordan Peterson says, there's nothing worse than an adult like acting like a child, like a baby, like a crying baby. It's cringe. Like when you have a 50-year-old man who sits there and says, "Oh, I'm lost, I'm worth nothing, it's sad." You don't really have as much sympathy as a younger man who might be in his 30s or is in 20s or a kid, because your sympathy is more in line with them because they're not old enough. But when you're 50, you're supposed to be the wise man. You're supposed to be the person that works out their problems and not complains.
Yeah. YouTube's been around for since 2005, hasn't it?
Maybe longer. I think 2001. I'm not sure. If he was, he's been here.
He was here from the get, though.
Yeah, he was here for 17 years. He was posting videos. He didn't really get famous until a couple of years later.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the Cabbage Patch Dolls. Yeah, my mom still has one.
Yeah.
And it has the writing on the bum.
Just to give you an idea how much money he made in 1 year, in 2019 he made $490,000 or $480,000.
I wouldn't even know what to do with that money. If you give me $5,000 right now, to me that's life changing.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand how he could just throw it away.
Fuck, these are reserved list cards, Glenn.
Yeah.
They're not going anywhere but up.
Okay. Well, you say that, but the dual lands went down.
I mean, yeah. All right. As long as I'm getting mortgage money, as long as I get some cards there tonight, okay. You gave me these back. You want to sell on them until I come back in here, because I'm not going to sell them to anybody else but you.
Okay.
Make it 3 chicken quesadillas.
What's paying for this?
shit. You're paying me back my hair. That don't hurt. Yeah, we all look the same in a game shop.
And Mike gave it to him. He didn't pay for that. Mike loaned him the $15.
Now, $15 is for one meal is a lot of money.
Yeah, and he got, but I will say this from somebody who does go to Taco Bell.
Oh, you're a Taco Bell?
Well, here's the thing. Taco Bell.
Get off this live stream, bro. I have no respect for people who eat at Taco Bell.
When it
Worst
comes to
fast
Taco
food
Bell,
place ever.
I love it, but this is the thing. I buy enough Taco Bell. Taco Bell lasts for 3 days, and if I spend $25 on Taco Bell, I'm saving more than the ingredients to buy at the store for 3 days.
Yeah,
and it's true.
Not real
I live in
food.
Boston.
It's not real food. It's terrible. It's not real Mexican food,
but
man.
it fills me up, and that's what counts. But the thing is, I know when I can have Taco Bell. Does that make sense?
By the way, Jasmina says, "Are you okay, Tony? Missed you."
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Thank you, hon. I appreciate that. I'm good. I'm good.
But still, it's nasty. Anyone who eats Taco Bells, I disavow you. Your choice of food is terrible.
I'm gonna hit you. There's gonna be a domestic on the show real soon. I'm gonna hit him.
Garbage food. No shame beats him. I'm shaming you. That's not real Mexican food, man.
Exactly, Jasmina. Taco Bell, it lasts. It lasts long for short money. You can get like 30 tacos for $10. Like seriously, like.
Did you ever think why you would get 30 tacos for $10?
Well, no, I know it's fucking garbage,
but
it tastes good.
The great Taco Bell debate we're having here. Garbage.
Good. To me, it tastes good. But that's like but the thing is though, takeout is a treat, isn't it? You treat yourself to
takeout. Is basically the treat is that you don't have to cook. That's the treat.
Yeah, exactly. The treat is you don't have to cook. You can go out, you get your food, and it's all, whatever you Taco Bell or not, McDonald's, wherever you go. It's a treat, and treats aren't supposed to be every day because then it's no longer a treat.
Yeah, I don't know. I just, if you're 49 years old and you have all these underlying conditions and you're going to eat a bunch of sugar and salt, that's not good.
It's because we're fucking outcasts. We're in a kind of small town. We're fucking autistic as shit. We're awkward around women. We're
Wait, he's autistic?
People.
Well, apparently he's awkward around women, but he's like slept with all these women, and I don't know if he's.
I mean, the spectrum is wide. That's why I always. Do you get what I'm saying?
I don't know.
I don't know what the fuck we're doing, and then I come back here and I'm looking at all the shit I need to sell. And I'm surrounded by all the shit that I bought for YouTube videos and stuff.
You didn't buy that for YouTube video. By the way, that puppet, you did buy that puppet for YouTube video, actually. That was supposed to be, that puppet I might actually buy from him. He sells on
the puppet on top of the Star Wars machine, if anybody was wondering. It's a puppet of himself.
Yeah. Because I used to watch Boogie. That puppet used to be like, he would pretend to be Francis with that puppet, and he would talk in his show. I would buy that puppet. I'll give him. I'll give him 150 for it. I don't mind
for the puppet. Yeah,
for the puppet.
Jasmina, he did have the surgery, but this documentary just came out 10 days ago.
Yes,
and it's kind of like
this is like
where he is now.
Yeah, this is filmed when he was 48, and it ends when he's 49. So this is like almost a year-long documentary of his life.
Yeah, they stayed with him off and on for 9 months.
Yeah. So I would give Boogie $150 for that puppet because I'm a sentimental fuel. I like that puppet from that show. Though hopefully you didn't use the puppet for other things nefarious behind the scenes.
But who fucking needs I don't get the arcade.
So you got my offer, Boogie. $150 for the puppet. I'll give you that.
And it's hard to not think about what a fuck up I am. But that's why I go to the arcade. That's why I go to play Magic. That's why I have my friends over. Because for just a few hours, I'm not that fuck up from YouTube. I'm just Steve Williams. I'm just me. Oh, this is my Saturday night crew. We get together every Saturday. We eat pizza. We play Magic. We play board games. We do Smash Brothers. Magic the Gathering. This is my crack. This is my
look at his shirt.
What is his shirt?
Look.
Yeah, Andy, I'm telling you, not a lot of people liked Andy Kaufman. I liked him. It was very sad when he passed away. But watch the movie that Jim Carrey plays him, Man on the Moon. I think Courtney Love's in it as well. Very good, auto pick. But now I can understand his sense of humor. But Andy Kaufman wouldn't have gone that dark. Does that make sense? He wouldn't. Andy Kaufman wasn't racist.
This is my crack. This is my cocaine. I met him at the magic shop. Now him I met at the magic shop. This guy I met at the magic shop. This guy I met at the magic shop. This guy I met because he was a roommate with a friend I met at the magic shop. Okay, so I have $1 million question for you.
Oh my God, man.
I'm a big guy, so I'm not that big, and I don't want to be that person. I'm not that big. No, I'm a big guy. I'm fat, but I wear a 2X.
Every Saturday we get together.
That can't be comfortable.
Every Saturday I order what? Pizza, chicken fingers, tacos. Those are the things I normally get us, right? Like I normally spend like $100, $150 every Saturday to like feed us.
He spends over $600 to feed people like
a month. No, people if we're having a party at my house, y'all better bring $50 each, and we'll all get dinner.
Like,
That's how we do
just
it.
order a fucking pie. A pie's like what, $25? You can feed everyone here.
Get two large
square pie is like $30. Boom, everyone's fed.
Oh, we don't have square ones here.
You don't have square ones?
In Rhode Island, we do it at Uncle Tony's, but we have but the thing is though, the pizzas are like $15.
Yeah, just get a square pie.
Get 2 huge pizzas. $30 with tip and stuff, and call it a night.
No offense. He's kind of like he still acts kind of like how I acted when I was like 16 years old.
Yeah, when you get with your friends and you used to do lane parties and stuff.
Yeah, like this is shit I did when I was like 16 in my teens. Yeah. Then I stopped.
Or hear me out. Why don't you tell them to eat before they come and tell them to bring their own snacks?
Yeah, or just buy a pizza and be like, yo, we're all eating pizza today. Fucking square. That's a lot of food, a pizza.
Yes, I am curvy. I am fluffy. Yeah. I'm fluffy. But no, that's a lot of fucking money.
And like I showed them my bank books today, and I'm not like I've never wanted to burden you guys with this, but like I'm at a point where saving $300 a month would be useful. I mean,
it's not $300 a month. It's $600 a month.
$600 a month, dude.
If it's $150 a week,
that's his problem. He doesn't do the math well.
I've been telling you for years that we don't care about the food that much. Okay. Don't get me wrong. I like having snacks and soda when I'm over here because I don't eat those at my house. Right. But we've definitely said it throughout the years. Like, you don't have to feed us. But
look how fucked up it is that he's actually putting these guys in the spot and being filmed. Like,
I know. I feel awkward. I feel like Boogie was trying to put the blame on his friends, but his friends were basically like, dude, we've told you we don't need this.
Yeah, he likes to put the blame on a lot of people. He puts the blame on his friends. He puts his blames on his ex-wife. Puts the blame on the escorts for the money, which, by the way, they earned every single dime. No offense, they probably should have gotten more money for what they had to go through.
Yeah, like Jasmine, say something. Yeah, see, if they brought their own, a bag of chips, somebody brings a bag of chips, somebody brings soda, somebody brings, I don't know, popcorn, whatever. That's a fun night.
Yeah.
Popcorn's cheap.
Eat something little, one kick. Yeah, or like these people eat. First off, I wouldn't eat that shit. Like, you should see, I'm the most boring person. I'm literally at the point now I have to look at the sodium content and cholesterol, and I'm literally only eating fruit at night. Is my dinner. I eat a large lunch. That's what I did, and for dinner, I'm eating fruit and vegetables.
Yeah, so, you're the healthy one.
Well, I have to be because it's that or you're going to pay a lot of money to a doctor.
You do it anyway.
True.
So when are we going to start bringing girlfriends around? Also, when are we?
And look at this now.
I don't understand
these poor guys. Like, when are we going to bring women around? You virgins. It's like, bro,
it's
why are you doing this?
The vibe he's doing right now in the documentary is, hey, we're fucking morbidly obese and we don't get girls. That's basically what this segment is, and I feel so bad for them.
I would be so pissed off at this guy if he did this. If he called me out and he was like, "Why are you like?" He just basically called these people cheapo leeches that don't even get girlfriends. Like, whoa.
There's one girl at this party though.
Because that's all I'm.
Look at this guy. The guy's like, I can't believe you said that. Like the guy's like, I will fucking kill you. Like that's what he looks like right now.
He looks like he is going to kill him.
Been around for 5 years. I mean, like we haven't had like legitimate girlfriends over in a long time. You haven't dated in a while. You haven't dated in a while.
I would slap him.
Yeah, a while. That's fair enough. Yeah.
I mean, you like had some. I think
but they don't need a girl.
Guy, yeah.
He needs a girl.
Boogie's definitely a good guy. He loves his friends and his family, and he cares about people a lot, and he cares about what people think about him a lot. He's a fun person to be around and to laugh and make jokes with. And sometimes we open up and we have like really personal conversations, and I enjoy getting to.
Wait a minute, they're having pizza and they're saying they're spending $150.
Sometimes we open up and we have like really personal conversations.
Oh, that's an ugly pizza. That's an ugly pizza, bro.
That's definitely Domino's. I'm not a Domino's person.
Oh, that's disgusting.
That's Domino's. Yeah, I don't.
I'd rather make my own. I mean, I'd rather make my own pizza than eat at Domino's. Like, I'd rather spend like fucking 2 hours making my own, like baking my own dough. Fucking, actually,
but you're fancy. That's the thing. You are fancy.
Like,
can you picture Boogie cooking?
Like, yeah, well, that's the problem. He doesn't have an appreciation for food. Like, you gain an appreciation for food and the ingredients and the spices.
He doesn't have an appreciation for women. What do you think he's going to respect food?
He should.
Like, let's be real for a second.
You got to respect food. You got to respect the food. Why Wings? It always hits the like button for Beat Tim and Tony. Oh, thank you. 100% Beat Tim. The older we get, the harder chemicals are on the body. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, you know, but this is nasty. I would rather just eat a salad than this stuff, man. Like a salad with nothing on it, just plain lettuce, nothing. Like a bunny than this, because this is nasty.
Conversations, and I enjoy getting to know him in that way as well.
Willing to do things for us. He's offered to, take care of us or offered us a room.
Does he have like a gun to these guys' heads?
Wait, what?
Does he have like a gun to these guys' heads to say everything nice about Boogie?
I don't. I think generally they see a good side of him. I think they do. But normally if you see a good side in somebody that nobody else sees a good side, it means that they're kind of like them. You are who you hang out with. Does that make sense?
He's really nice, guys. He's really nice. Boogie, don't shoot me. Boogie, no, I'm joking.
Right? Like, put it away.
He's still going to make some of the same jokes. We all have a sort of dry sense of humor.
Sincere kindness. It doesn't always show up, but he does have
sincere kindness that doesn't always show up.
Oh God! Some of them are there just for the pizza. They have to be. Some of them are there. They're just like, we get free pizza and chicken wings. Like,
we get to get food that we don't normally eat at our house because our wife probably throws that shit out.
A lot of compassion for people.
I think he's just a guy.
He's just a guy. Oh,
no, I'm just a guy, and I don't act like that.
With good and bad. But I don't think he's as bad as a lot of corners of the internet think he is.
I think as long as he stops tweeting the N-word, he'll be fine.
At least one friend speaks up and is just like,
that was his fuck you moment.
Yeah.
After the talk about no more free food, he was like, you know what? I'm gonna fucking throw this at you, you piece of shit.
Right.
He's all serious too.
He's serious, and Boogie's laughing in the background, like, "Oh shit, I got called out."
It's like that's what you get.
I like you, Philip.
That's what you get for calling me out for not having a girlfriend, you fucking prick.
Right?
The N-word is just a word.
Oh my God!
You guys left, and these cameras weren't rolling, and I was sitting here alone in the dark, and I said the N-word. There's no magic power to it.
So say it.
Oh, no, I'm not going to say
it. This is the thing. He's not saying it in his house. He's tweeting it.
He says, just say it. Like, this is the documentarian person saying this.
There's no magic power to it.
So say it.
Oh no, I'm not going to say it on camera where it could hurt somebody. I like offensive humor. I like dark jokes. I say fucked up shit. I think the darker something is, cancer, rape, murder,
what,
child abuse,
what,
the darker it is,
what?
That's
the
not
more
funny
important it is to
subjects.
make jokes about it.
No, it's not.
Okay,
That just made me so mad.
2019 controversial clips of Boogie began to spread online. What were they?
I'm sorry you had to go through that, bro.
Yeah, that's okay. All right. I mean, I didn't go through it. I'm still alive. She's dead. And yeah, so fuck her. And now she's dead.
That's a lot of money, I guess, for a person of color, or is it not? I don't know. Someone says you can't put your finger into a clitoris. Somebody here doesn't have a scalpel handy. You splay that fucker just right, you can wrap it all around your fingers. You gotta shave real thin. Woo! That's disturbing. That's the most fucked up thing.
No, I plan to shoot you, bud.
You pointing a gun at me?
Yes.
See, he didn't shoot it up.
Is this what we have to do?
Where it really went south is when one guy spent like a month of his time gathering every link, every video clip, everything I'd ever said or done since 1998, and he compiled it into this one huge mega thread. It's
Hey,
like
Wayne.
10, 15 pages long. And every time my name would get mentioned on Reddit moving forward, they would all link to that mega thread. Well, these people on Reddit began to bombard my sponsors.
Okay, so it says here, abuse his wife. This is allegations on Reddit. Child abusers, to hard attraction to minors, mocked racial minorities, lied about mental health diagnosis, claimed good things came from the
Holocaust.
Whoa! Don't say that. Don't.
No,
Oh,
I'm just sick. I just.
what the fuck, bro? Is he out of his mind?
Allegations, right? Things he's accused
Well, that's
of.
actually what he said.
Oh God. To promote
And
his
he's like
channel.
mad at the Redditor,
Make
bro. You got to be mad at yourself for saying shit like that.
Threaten suicide. Wait, when did he threaten Unalive to guilt fans into support?
He's done that multiple times.
He has?
Yeah.
That's not none of this. And
This guy is like out of his mind. Like, this is the problem. He's blaming these people. It's like, no, you have to blame yourself for saying stupid shit like that. Like, who in their right mind says this? Says this? You have to be out of your fucking mind. Like, honestly, you have to be like in a mental institution to think this is to even think about that. Like, that's crazy, bro. That's fucking nuts.
To make me look as bad as possible. Every time I got a new sponsor, they would bombard me. And eventually they dropped me.
he's not even a low cow, is he? Because low cows don't know when people are making fun of him, like Chris Chan or whatever.
Yeah. So this is what he does. He was making $500,000 in 2018.
Mhm.
He was making $152,000 in 2019. 2020 he was making 72,000, 46,000, and now 26,000. So he's probably making more now. He's probably making like 35,000 or something like that. But like this is
His
because
views have gone up since this documentary.
yeah. But the thing is like this is his problem. Like he's caused.
He could get back up there if he just tried.
Are you ready? Are you ready to
Like as a person who sat through one or two situations where suddenly you're a hero and then suddenly you're the villain.
Mm-hmm.
It's what you make of it. You know, if you let it consume you and you let it come, like, you know, and you kind of become reactionary and you attack people, then you're just going to make more people angry at you. And if you just basically accept your responsibility of what you've done wrong and then simply move on and not get focused on the negativity, then you survive it because the internet has the memory of a fruit fly. They'll literally forget about it and they'll move on to the next thing.
I mean, it's true.
I mean, like, you could probably go in the middle of the street and shoot someone, and probably the internet would forget about it in less than a month.
And Jasmina, yes, Chris Chan is back on YouTube.
Yeah,
and
his charges got dropped. Yeah, and his charges.
All his charges got dropped. Yeah. And as female, I think her name is Christina. I want to say. I'm not too sure, but
I'm not sure.
Yeah, she's back. Yeah. Imagine making so much and have. I can't imagine making that much and have nothing to show.
Well,
for
he
it.
has a spending problem. He doesn't
Yeah.
know what he spends his money on. He's an impulsive buyer that buys stupid toys. He spent it on escorts. He spent and you have to realize this is gross. So this is probably not, he probably doesn't do proper taxes, like writes off shit.
I mean, yeah.
Step back into 1988. You ready to go back to my childhood? Because that's what's behind the star.
He has a Pac-Man machine at
Do you want
home.
to know what this represents to me? This is everything that was good about my childhood. And when I walk back in here, it's like going back in time, except things aren't completely shitty. So this is the classic. I mean, I even have a Pac-Man tattoo. This is the game I most identify with because it's about a little round guy running through a maze, trying to figure shit out, eating everything in sight, and getting chased by ghosts of his past. So I'm basically Pac-Man. I know, it's simple fun. And, I mean, look at the guy. He looks like me.
Who the hell plays that game?
I might
now?
have.
I don't know why all the
version it or
charges were
something.
dropped, Jasmina. I'm sorry. I don't know why all the.
Yeah, I don't know why either. I have to look into it.
I have no idea. I think it was lack of that. I don't know.
Well, their key witness was a terrible person who
Yeah.
was pretty bad. Oh, it was really bad. The lady.
That I was walking to the bathroom in there, and
Now he hurt his ankle.
There was a loud snap sound, and things kind of shifted in one direction, and now my foot is swelling into my shoe, and it hurts really badly. It's the fun part about being old and fat. You never know. You don't know if you'll wake up tomorrow. You don't know if
This guy is depressing.
Is that stroke or heart attack you've been waiting
It
on?
makes me sad, but I
Or
sometimes
if
wonder
it's
if
gonna be
that's
a
an
healthy
act.
day and you feel real good.
This could be an act, but this guy is like
And it's sad I have to question it.
Stephen Boogie Williams. What did he? He didn't die, right?
No, he did. He didn't
I
die.
don't
He
know.
just made a video. He just
Like a
posted a
fucking
video
media day.
yesterday or something.
Do I think I'll make 50? Yeah, probably. That's only 2 years away. Do I think I'll make 60, which is 12 years away? Probably not.
Here's everything that's wrong with Boogie.
Oh, God,
Low
here we go.
testosterone, testicular hypogonadism, sleep apnea, swelling due to blockages of lymphatic flow, seborrheic eczema, chronic back pain, protein in urine. That's from kidney damage, folks.
That is everything keeping me alive. We have
And he could probably get rid of like 80% of that if he just lost the weight.
I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah.
losartan, tramadol, bupropion,
And those pills are going to kill his fucking-
Tramadol?
Yeah,
sertraline.
God.
Did I deal with back pain?
yeah. I mean, like these pills are going to kill his insides quicker.
Oh, if he has kidney failure, like he likes to think he has, he shouldn't be on tramadol.
Yeah, it's going to go quicker. Like that's the reason why my stepfather was on dialysis, was because of a lot of the medications. He used to be overweight. He used to be like 350 pounds.
Yeah.
And instead of losing the weight, he went on all these medications, and it fucked up his entire system, and it fucked up his kidney. You know.
I deal with nightmares. I'm always tired. I don't know the last time I did sleep. Otherwise, if I don't wear the
No,
shade
it
at night,
it did not work because he kept on eating, and it basically expanded his stomach again.
when I'm supposed to be sleeping, I'm actually drowning in my own fat.
High blood pressure, history of gastric bypass, intestinal malabsorption, vitamin D sufficiency. Because like most gamers, I hate the sun.
Yeah, but you could have just taken vitamin D as like a vitamin. Where's your multivitamin? Why are you not taking multivitamins?
Maybe open your windows so the sun can come in.
Like you live at home and you sit around all day. Like you can't just go to the backyard and just sit in the sun.
morbid obesity, major depressive disorder, major anxiety disorder, history of diabetes mellitus, blood pooling in veins, varicose veins of the legs with complications, degeneration of lumbar or lumbosacral intervertebral disc. That means my back don't work so good. History of basal cell carcinoma, that's cancer. And of course, I can't breathe so good, so asthma and allergies as well.
And allergies actually can be cured with actually you can reduce your allergies if you lose the weight. Like there's a possibility that allergies will go away. If you
yeah. And the asthma as well.
And the asthma.
So it's a waiting game now.
So this is a man who's completely defeated, who doesn't want to take his own life on his own hands, lose the damn weight, try to change his career, try to work again, just wants everyone else to do shit for him and just completely gives up and wants everyone to pity him. You know, there's people who are like homeless, who have not a dime to their name, who are happier than this man. And they are, because even they know their value.
And it's just about making the best of it. Just enjoy what you got when you got it.
Right, baby steps. Yeah,
he's acting like he's dead. He has a house. He has assets.
If he's already acting he's dead, then I don't see him ever bouncing back. Because once you get to that point mentally, it's really hard to come out. He needs to go to a fucking therapist and have weekly therapy sessions.
Crazy.
He needs to do something.
Chicken quesadilla.
And now he's eating chicken quesadillas. Holy fuck. Do you know how much fucking sodium that shit has? Oh my fucking God. Halfway into the documentary production, I decided to take a break. Yes, even the fucking the director was depressed.
Even Mike was like, I need a moment.
My mood was overwhelmingly depressing.
I wanted to make a documentary.
That's how we're
was
feeling now.
generally entertaining.
A fair amount. It's all I've ever wanted, right?
And his concerns about money.
Okay, this is.
I just want ad revenue. I just want YouTube to pay me a fair amount. It's all I've ever wanted, right?
And his concerns about money.
If I could teach you anything, it's to hold on to the money you get.
Oh, are you trying to manipulate people into giving you money?
The answer is yes. Give me some money.
And we're interested in complaining.
I couldn't be more grateful. I couldn't be more grateful to people.
Boogie back then, hopeful, where people liked him and he was grateful and he talked about saving your money, and Boogie now.
What a comment. Thank you.
I'm a walking embarrassment, dude.
We do. Look at me. I'm fucking disgusting. Better, I'm a piece of shit. I will never function.
Oh, that's right. He got his teeth done too. He has dentures.
Yeah, he got those for free. He got all
I
old
wish
teeth.
I wish I could get mine for fucking free. Like,
Yeah,
be grateful.
Yeah, like he literally got free teeth because he advertised it. Because what happened is he'd been eating all that sugary stuff and fucked up his teeth, and he never took care of his teeth.
It's not possible.
That's why if you're griping to your viewers, if you're complaining to your subscribers, I mean, that just leaves a sour taste in people's mouths.
Too much.
I think my window's closing. And if it's not closing already, it's already closed.
Right. So if there was money to be made in making people feel depressed, I think Boogie would be in the right business.
That's such a burn. That is such a burn.
I mean, can't.
That's such
Who
a burn.
Who wants to see a YouTuber sit there and complain about
Who wants to sit
life?
through a guy who basically went through millions of dollars, went through millions of dollars, and is complaining to people who might not even make $40,000 a year? Okay, like, are you out of your fucking mind? Like,
There's people out there that are juggling 3 jobs just to make rent. And that's not counting electricity. Winter's coming. And if you're over here on the East Coast, that's a lot, especially if you have gas. Electricity, heat, it's ridiculous on how much he's taking for granted right now.
yeah, it's like he made millions of dollars and he gets to sit at home and talk about video games and current news and make $6,000 a month easy. Do you know how insane that is to me? Like, you can literally sit at home and play video games and talk, just shit talk on the internet and talk, basically talk about current news and make $6,000-$7,000 a fucking
I would be
month.
happy with just $2,000. Like, I'm not selfish. Like $2,000 a month, I am set. I don't try to go beyond my means.
And he gets to sit down. He gets to have a nice little Saturday with his friends. He gets to walk around. And this guy is ridiculous.
I don't. Real quick, Lori.
Face down.
Pause it real quick. Just to answer Gloria, I don't know if he had therapy because I do know you do have to go when you do evasive surgery like that, especially transitioning or removing a limb or even a stomach, because that's what he got. He got some of his stomach removed, right? You need therapy because it is life-changing. I don't know if he got the therapy for it, but he needs therapy now. I'm shocked his friends aren't telling him, hey, maybe you should go seek help somewhere.
Yeah, wow.
In the mud, that's pretty much how we live our lives.
That's pretty much how we live our lives.
Oh, the gnome. Pick up the gnome. Don't leave him like that.
Okay. Unexpected medical bill arrives, causing insufficient
right around
funds.
the corner.
Oh,
like
God.
I have to sell this place. I have to tap into the equities to survive. Like that's the last of my money.
Okay.
How much?
Medical bill $650.
So much of that money is going to doctor's appointments and tests, and all of that is just to fucking stay alive.
Dude, you're not on life support. You are able to walk. I mean, not well, but you're able
There
to
are plenty of
walk.
different content creators that
I
have
don't get
these
it.
mental illnesses all over social media, and some just say,
Oh, those
"It is what it
fucking
is."
ducks again.
Oh God, the fucking ducks and the Ghostbuster ducks.
I'll never look at squeaky ducks ever the same. Ever the same after this.
I can't picture you having a rubber duck in your house.
No. I'm very, very. I do not have toys or anything.
You are
around
a
my
grown
house.
man.
You know.
And this is what I'm going to do. Boogie tends to be really obsessed with this idea that it's favorable to have people feel sorry for you, and that kind of victim mentality where you can get further in life if people have compassion on you, regardless of the reason they're doing it.
But that's
I
abusive.
look awful. If I look like I've been through hell over the last couple of days, it's because I have been. Most notably, I've ruined my body. Like Jerry, I ruined my own career. Maybe it was the imposter syndrome. Maybe it's because
It's been a method of, I think covert narcissism is the right phrase. Like, oh, look at how pathetic
Covert
I am. You
narcissism.
should feel sorry for me.
Can we
You would
look
never
at
be
that?
mean to-
What is convert? I know we all know what a narcissist is, but
Convert
what's a
narcissism. It's actually
Yeah.
it actually exists.
Tell him to cut the food down. Exactly, that's the thing. Do you know how many times? Like, I'm not bitching or anything. I am very grateful for where I am at life, but I have
Okay.
been worse. Okay, there's been nights I've gone without food.
It says here, how to spot the signs of a convert narcissist: superficial charm, attention seeking, lack of reliability, manipulation, the propensity to break people's boundaries, inflated sense of self-importance and self-centered, an exaggerated sense of self.
Well, he doesn't have the last two because not unless he's working.
No, he does. He says, "Oh, I have 4 million subs" later on, and he's he's too special to go back to work. Like, yeah, most of these things are his own conditions.
Yeah,
like he could just lose the damn weight.
He has to love himself before he can give himself a chance. Let's
Well,
be very clear. It's not as easy as you think it is. Just lose the weight. You're gonna have to love yourself to work on yourself.
No,
If
you have to
love
want to
yourself,
live.
You're not
No,
gonna want. Yeah,
you're gonna have to want to live. Like,
and
you
to
have to
live,
sit-
you have to love yourself.
Well, then, if he wants to commit suicide, I mean, that's what it seems.
I
to
hope
me.
not. Like, let's knock on wood. We don't want to see
Yeah.
anything bad happen to Boogie. I hope he.
But that's
bounces
what he's
back.
doing when he eats like this. This is a
Oh, yeah.
slow version of that. Okay,
It is.
He is not taking care of himself. He should, he's on Redcon fucking redcon. This
It's
is really
sad.
bad situation. He should be, if he really cares about the people around him and all these friends of his, he needs to take care of himself, or he's going to be gone. Like,
I would
it's
hate
that
to wake
simple.
up to see him on the news. I would hate to wake up and see him on the news because he is a vet around here. He is a YouTube vet, and it just sucks how low it is right
I mean,
now.
like his condition is this is like the opposite of Eugenia Kooning, where she's too skinny. This guy's too overweight.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a serious problem. He needs to start focusing on. He wants to live. Well, you got to lose the weight. You don't have to have a 6-pack. You don't have to be under under 200 pounds. But you should
Lose
be
100 pounds and you'll feel so much better. Just 100. Do baby steps. 50, 40. Get to your goal. You're gonna feel so much better.
Yeah, like
to me because I'm so pathetic, right? Oh, I'm so fat. I'm so weird. I'm so goofy. I'm such an old man.
I grew up in an abusive family and an abusive home.
nothing wrong with being an old man.
The amount of pain that's in my head and my heart is.
So vulnerable narcissism has a number of characteristics. A person can be considered a vulnerable narcissist without having them all. So with vulnerable narcissism or covert narcissism, we see pessimism.
I feel defeated and confused and lost all the time, every day.
Hypersensitivity to criticism.
I can't handle this kind of hate. I can't handle these types of attacks. I can't do it.
Reactive anger. So they're not really thinking things through.
Is this what I have to do?
Oh.
Who goes by Boogie2988 was booked into the jail this morning.
Need for admiration.
Can I get a round of applause?
The self-centeredness.
I'm the perfect victim. I have been victimized my entire life.
The sense of entitlement.
You guys want to help me pay for my Tesla? Please go ahead and dig deep. I sure would like a free fucking Tesla.
Believing oneself to be special.
How many kids went on to get 4.5 million YouTube subscribers?
One.
Steven Williams!
You're just watching the same things over and over.
Mm-hmm.
What's up? Ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, Boogie2988 going to draw with the power of the internet. This is my rambling series. My boss is we're talking about life.
Boogie2988. His fall from grace is so.
Pyro! I love Pyrocynical.
People are sick of the shtick.
Reinvent yourself.
And
You'll feel
what
so
would
much
you
better.
recommend to him now to get his viewers back?
I don't think he's getting his viewers back. I don't think that's a possibility. I think the only thing to do now is go a different angle. But I don't even know if that's possible. I mean, I'm not going to say it's impossible, but how do you change yourself? Like, viewers are smart.
No, I don't think viewers are smart, but like when it comes to all viewers, but like what he needs to do is he needs to think positively and try to change his life. The moment he starts with a positivity and attempts to do things proactively to change things he feels he's powerless to do, then he will get viewers back. Because positivity, like you put positivity attracts positivity. Negativity attracts negativity. If you're negative all the time and you think you can't do anything, you're never going to do anything. See, that's the hard thing. It seems honestly bullying and hurtful. Many do, and becomes a crutch. Yeah, and like Boogie focuses way too much on the negative. You're a person with 4 million subs. You have a bunch of people who are willing to watch you. 20,000 people watch almost every single video of yours. That's significant. That's a lot of people.
Be grateful. That's all you have to do is look on the positive side of things and be grateful. And honestly, Boogie, you've been on YouTube for so long. You need to have the thick skin.
Okay, so this is the job interview. We're going to jump a little bit.
Oh, the job interview. Yeah.
All right.
We're here today because you are seeking employment.
Yeah.
You're seeking out new work opportunities.
Absolutely.
Tell me a little bit about your background and where you think you want to go with the experience that you already have.
I did work at a small gaming store back in 2006, 2007.
No, he's sabotaging.
Recognized
Yeah,
by
he
the
is.
state of Arkansas, but also the United States government. There's that.
Because he designed websites 20 years ago. That's what he was doing. Now, it might be out of date technology. But this guy's been working on the tech on the internet for over 20 years. You're telling me never picked up anything new all the times he's been doing YouTube and all that stuff?
Mm-hmm.
No, the downside of that is I am extremely depressed. So there's some mental health issues that we bring to the table. And then physically, I am morbidly obese. I have no references, no work history, and no education. And when you Google my name, you might see rumors that I beat my ex-wife and I am also a pedophile. Should mention
Why
I'm
would
also a
you
felon.
share? Oh God.
Okay. What's the nature of your felony?
Aggravated assault.
How old is it?
About 2 years.
Okay. So I think there are some avenues you could explore. I definitely don't think it's impossible, but you have some challenges.
Yeah.
Lots of things in life are about your mindset, and you're using weight and disability. I can't. If that is the attitude that you're going to have when you approach everything, then you can't, and you won't.
I did work in the porn industry for the better part of 7 years. So
Be real with me. Do you really think it would be a good idea to go to a real interview and reference porn?
it depended on the job, I would think. Like at a strip club, maybe. But
Oh
probably
God,
not
help
in a
me.
professional setting, I would say.
Yes, I would say that.
What would you think his?
He didn't get the job. Okay, so eventually he has this entitlement where he's like, I don't need to go. I'm good. I'll never need to work because I got 4 million subs. So now you're gonna see what happened 3 months later.
Lay down. Go lay down. Go lay down. Good job. Yeah, so I mean, things aren't great. People are still mad at me on YouTube. My view numbers are pretty much close to zero. I'm having trouble breaking 10K on an upload right now. And not everything is bad. I've got at least one good thing going on. Can I show you?
This is the part I was like,
everybody brace yourself.
So this young lady is 20 years old. Boogie is 49 years old. 49, 20-year-old.
Mind you, it's legal.
Oh,
but
it's legal.
Creepy.
It's fucking creepy.
It is creepy. It's legal, but creepy. Like I would never.
And her mentality is like, not mature.
They share trauma together. That's what it is.
Desiree.
Yep, Desiree.
We've been dating now for months. Yeah.
Oh my God.
He's known her for about a year. She said earlier.
I don't know what it was.
So oh my God. So she was 19 and he was.
Yeah. He slips it throughout the documentary. He's like, I've known her for a year and we just started.
Oh,
yeah.
No.
So, I mean, still legal, but creepy. That's why I think he has a fetish.
Yes,
I'm not going to say out loud, but you know it.
Yes, she's the one that plays with the stuffed animals.
I guess it's his energy, his curly
Eating
hair,
a Big
glasses.
Mac,
I
man.
must be into nerds. I guess, I don't know. He's just adorable to me. I like him. He was going through a lot.
When is he not eating fast food, bro? Why don't you cook? You have a kitchen. You have an oven. You have a stove. Fucking cook your own food. You know how easy it is to make fries? Fucking fries.
Get an air fryer, dude. That's
air fryer.
Healthier.
Hamburger meat. You know how much like the meat in hamburgers from McDonald's is like the lowest quality. You can go to a fucking butcher and get like good quality meat or a steak. I'm not telling Boogie to become a vegan. I mean, that's a lost fucking cause there.
Well, I will say this.
Let me finish. Let me finish.
Okay.
But I'm gonna say like he needs to go and buy actual food and cook it.
Yeah.
And he would save thousands.
I agree. I will say this though. I know you're not a connoisseur of meat. You're a vegan, vegetarian, either or.
Yeah.
Meat is very expensive these days. Even
cheaper.
Chicken has gone up. It is cheaper than going out.
Yeah, it is cheaper than going out. You can go in there and buy a pound of hamburger meat and that's like, you know, you make it into a meal. You know what I
That's
mean?
$8 right there, $8 or $9 a pound.
Yeah,
Of
and do
good
you know how many?
hamburger
And
meat.
do you know how
Yeah.
many hamburgers you can make with a pound of hamburger meat?
He could probably. Well, I don't know his appetite or how many burgers he can have, but it probably would last him the weekend.
Yeah, and also you make a hamburger, you make some fries, you get some veggies, you make sure you get some fucking veggies because you gotta eat that. Because if you don't eat veggies, your kidney's gonna fucking die quicker.
Or and then have some fruit for dessert because it's natural sugar. You know what I mean? Like, there's things he could do.
And I randomly hit him up on Instagram, and I told him that I support him and that I'm always here for him and stuff. And so
She's just a baby.
it started from there.
I'm sorry, I said she's just a baby. Like what can a
On
almost
paper, it
50-year-old
just
man
doesn't
have in
really
common
happen.
with a 20-year-old?
Would love to meet you. Holy fuck.
Oh god, I'm just kidding.
Right? It doesn't make sense on paper, but then practice and in reality, there was just something there.
So it was pretty crazy, but I just felt it. I felt an energy connection to him before I even met him, and I don't know. That's just how it is.
And then the longer we spent talking, I don't know, eventually you just realize we're the same person doing.
You're a 49-year-old man. You're not supposed to be the same person as a 20-year-old woman.
No, that's if I ever found out one of my baby cousins were going out with somebody who's 50 years old, my baby cousins are like in their 20s or early 20s, 19, 20, I would probably lose my shit. There is nothing in common whatsoever.
You have 29 years of life experience over this person. If you are the same mental capacity as a 20-year-old and you're in your 50s, you've messed up somewhere in life because you're supposed to be mentally mature. Like
He has no kids, right?
Yeah, he has no kids.
Okay,
like,
go ahead.
If this woman was like late 30s, I'd be like, okay, you know,
Cool.
it's
Yeah.
fine. But like 20s, like what?
Not even 20s. She's a newly fresh 20-year-old.
4 burgers, yeah.
4 burgers.
We're having the burger debate, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, even
Same
chicken is
thing, living the
expensive
same
these
life,
days.
just at different stages. And
I can see myself getting married to Boogie.
I could definitely see us getting married. In fact, we may or may not have talked about it a little bit, and we may or may not sit around fantasizing about it and thinking about what it's going to look like. And I called you wifey the other day, and you loved it. You were so there for it. If I proposed right now on camera, what would you do?
Say yes.
That's a good sign.
Creepy, man.
She looks like she's 12. No?
She looks young.
Makes me happy. The
Yeah.
happiest I've ever been. And I'm not alone. And
Welcome
that
back.
He just completes me.
Welcome back to
Growing
this
up without a
shit
father
show.
figure has its challenges. Like you just
What-
don't have that.
That picture was
Without-
taken 5 years ago.
Yeah. Without a father figure.
I mean, you see a theme here. Like, we're not going to, a lot of people have daddy issues.
Just saying, a lot of people picked that up earlier.
Yeah.
That support system that you would and the advice that you need. And so it's just difficult. I don't ever want to be alone. That's another thing.
Red flags everywhere.
You never want to be alone. The man is almost 50 years old and he has
One
so
foot
many
in the
chronic,
grave.
yeah, 1 foot in the grave. He has so many chronic conditions and he is you're going to be alone eventually. Let's say you got married to this man. Do you think he's going to live to 100? 90, 80, 70, 60? If he's 60 years old, you're going to be like 30 and he's going
Got to be willing, though. Like, that's the thing. But how he's going now, I don't see it. Like him living.
Just like this girl needs to form a relationship with someone closer to her age so they can. It's not good.
Yeah, that's why I have stuffed animals. I don't ever want to be alone. And so it's just nice to have.
Oh my God.
Okay, everybody needs therapy at this point.
What the hell?
Oh,
Des
I
moved
didn't
in
catch that part. I didn't catch that part that she moved in after 3 months.
After 3 months of dating. And look at this image. Like, this makes her even more.
It does makes
I'm
her look
done.
very young.
I'm done. That's crazy.
I mean, she is young.
Yeah, she's 20 years old.
Yeah.
I help with the dogs. I get him his water. Like whatever he wants and requests.
Oh, so now his exercise is zero
mainly
now.
Is to take care of him. He takes care of me. So yeah, sometimes I pick weeds out here. So because like it makes it look better.
So now she's taking all the
Trying
exercise
to trim
he
down
could
these
have had.
vines, but I'm not doing a good job. I don't do this very much.
You know, I used to have a theory, Mike, that if you are a 40-year-old man and you have a Snapchat, that means you're a creepy dude. Turns out my theory was right. I have a Snapchat and I am a creepy dude.
What the hell are all these wires on his body?
That's not his bedroom. He's in a hospital. I thought that was his bedroom at first.
Yeah, I was like, if this is what you have to do to get to bed, this should
Not
be
worth
incentive enough to stop eating a lot of that food.
Yeah.
I found that person and they happened to be 20. And I get that it's creepy.
Yes.
To date
Yeah.
somebody half your age or
Yes.
younger. But people can call me creepy if they want. If she's happy and I'm happy, then I will be the biggest creep you need me to be as long as her and I are happy. You can be as mad as you want.
I'm not mad, I'm concerned. There's a difference.
Sexually, we both seem to be having an excellent time.
I would say that it's the best I ever had. What? You are.
You're 20. That's not the best. Can we fast forward through this little softcore porn?
Yeah, it gets pretty graphic.
It gets kinky, yeah.
Like
y'all can watch it on his site. On
another
his
$15 at McDonald's. So basically, they're in a tub, and like he lets her lay on top of her, and she's like kind of naked.
They're groping each other.
Grope each other in the tub. That's what I'm saying. That tub, man. Those ducks have seen
those
some
ducks.
things.
The ducks are like seeing some
Combo.
shit.
Make it large.
Combo
for 2.
What do I think about his dire financial situation? I think it's scary. That he might lose it all in a day. He might just be homeless one day. But
So if I'm broke, if I go broke,
about and there's only one of them, and so I'm not just.
That's where I turn it.
Okay.
And I'm scared shitless.
Okay, so his YouTube earnings have dropped to $3,000 now at that time. But then he gets an unexpected call.
Making his way to the ring, Boogie2988.
Hey, so Mike, I just got off the phone with Keemstar, and he has a boxing event coming up, and he's giving me a slot on the card.
Wait, I got a question. If his health is so bad, what doctor in their right mind would say, "Yeah, go boxing"? So that's why I think maybe
And only for $10,000, mind you.
I would not risk my life for $1 million if I was that medically
Well,
bad.
Keemstar, he just Keemstar's doing all these boxing things, reading my mind. Yeah, all these boxing events.
Mm-hmm.
This fight pays $10,000. No chance against me.
Keemstar probably made more.
Oh yeah, he probably made a lot more actually.
Yeah.
And like honestly, like Keemstar is a very successful and rich person.
He's savvy. Yeah.
He's very savvy. He's good with real estate. I mean, I don't agree with his bullshit he did with the pump and dumps with the crypto, but every single fucker was doing that back then. Unfortunately, everyone that had some sort of following during the cryptos craze, everyone was doing it. So.
Everyone.
People are going to see me win this thing. This is where I turn it all around, right here.
And it doesn't.
He lost. I mean, he still got paid, but.
So 400,000 people purchased to see this fight. Now, I don't think anyone like 400,000 particularly purchased just to see him.
No, there had to be others.
Yeah.
Stops the contest, and therefore your winner, Wings.
He even lost.
Watch the way he hits my head. My brain got shocked with each one of those. It's ricocheting against my skull.
So since you guys were here last, I did have a bit of a windfall, which bought me some time here in this house. The problem with that is I spent more than 10,000 getting that fight together.
Now there's some issues because I think Mudahar said that he got a recording that he basically just invited his friend to do a boxing, like a friend that he knew.
Yeah, he just paid a random friend to help him. But the thing is too, that the wing guy also said, the guy he was fighting against, the guy was like, I don't have that money. I just went there with, boxing gear and that's it. So the other guy didn't even pay anything,
Also,
no lessons, nothing, and still won.
Also, Keemstar said they gave $11,000 because the $1,000 was for the medical clearance.
Yeah, he paid for it. Yeah.
So physical therapy, I don't know where that fucking came from. And
Maybe
flights
after.
Yeah. I don't know.
So by the time all that was
$2,000 for meals, that's a lot of
boxing
fucking food.
shorts, $350. You paid $350 for something to wear once.
all I did was put that $10,000 back into savings. Being in the new relationship is great, but I mean, she can't help pay a $2,200 mortgage. Okay, let's go through my monthly bills for a second.
Oh God.
My health insurance is $800. I have $500 worth of medical bills. I have $500 worth of utilities. I pay for doctor's visits, physical therapies, labs constantly. I still have to pay for the car that I drive. I still have to pay for car insurance. I still have to pay for health insurance. Diablo 4 came out. I had to buy it.
No, you
Final
didn't.
Fantasy 16 came out. I had to buy it.
And he
Tears
bought
of
the
Kingdom
premium
came out.
packs.
I had to buy it. That's $400.
Okay, dates. Okay, let's look at this fucking shit because I'm curious now.
Yeah.
Okay, let's look at this. First off, if he lost the weight, he would probably not have to spend this, the $500, the $750 doctor visits, the physical therapy $950,
labs. Yeah.
Like
that's
think
over $3,000 right there.
Yeah, like look at this, $325. $750.
Should he have an accountant when? Well, see, this is the thing, Jasmine. When he was married, his wife
was the
handled what was the accountant, handled everything, and she did everything amazingly, even helped make his videos. But when they got a divorce, I think that's really was the downfall. Like slowly, he just started to.
So,
yeah. So
he's spending just $2,500 on medicals, not his health. I didn't even put his health insurance because I figured even if he got better and he didn't have to go to these doctor's visits, so he could just lose weight and it would fix up a lot of these problems. The car payment insurance, pretty cheap actually. Why is he buying Diablo 4? Is he live streaming Diablo 4? Is he using that to make money?
Know.
No, he's
Don't
not.
know.
Is he live streaming Final Fantasy 16? No, he's not. Is he live streaming Tears of the Kingdom? No, he's not.
But if he did, this is the thing. If you're a streamer and you're a gamer, and if you did buy those for streaming, and if you actually streamed them, you could go to your taxes and get them deducted out because they're a part of your business. So he could have gotten that money back when tax season came.
Yeah.
But since he's not doing anything with it, and why are you spending $90 on a Final Fantasy 16? That $90 is a special edition. Why didn't you just go basic?
Well, because he deserves it.
No, see, no.
He spends $750 on dates. What the fuck is he going on dates for? Like what? Like just go to the movies.
White Boy is right. There is something there. The deductibles would be $0 for his medical, for his doctors and stuff.
Like that would be a deductible. He can easily write off, for instance, all these games, business expenses. He also could write off depreciation value of his house. You could do that up to 20 years. You have the house for 20 years. Internet bill, business deduction. Groceries. Why is he spending $8? Like, and I guarantee
it's two people now. It's two people now. So you said 400 for one. So
now I guarantee you that there are bills here that he doesn't even account for. For instance, where is his eat out? his takeout food.
Oh yeah, the takeout, his Dungeons and Dragon Magic the Gathering card nights.
Magic the Gathering, eating out at Uber or going to the thing that's not here. You know, miscellaneous buying. So you're probably looking at like let's say he spends. Let's be clear.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know why he spends $800 on groceries when he eats out mostly, but whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
that makes no sense. Yeah.
Let's say he spends $15 a day. $15 a day times 30. That's $450 right there. Just
Imagine
I gave
if he does it twice a day too.
Then he has the friends that come over. Remember that? $600 a month to pay for that.
It was $600, and they even told him, "We don't need this."
So that's $1,000. You know, that's $1,050 right there.
Get down, baby. Yeah.
You know, that's $1,050 right there. Then he hasn't put into gas. Has he said anything about gas for his car or electric?
No, he hasn't. No.
No. So there's a lot, like he's not doing proper accounting of all his bills, and that's why he keeps on getting like hit. And yeah, it's like, because I've seen this all the time. People that do bills, they don't put everything in their bills. They don't know what their bills are.
Yeah. And he said earlier he has no like streaming services. He has, but like he doesn't do all. He just pays for internet, so he doesn't even have like Netflix or something.
Okay, now we put gas
right there. But if you
300 in gas, where's he going?
Game came out, I had to buy it. That's $400 for the video games right there.
Okay, 300 to gas. Okay, he put gas in. Clothes $150. He's buying $150 of clothes a month. Okay.
Who buys new clothes every month? Is that?
Yeah, I don't buy new clothes every month. I might be like an old man, but usually I like to buy clothes like, you know, maybe once a year, maybe once in a couple of years. I like to buy, like splurge if it's like a tax season or something like that. Yeah. Netflix $15, Hulu $70.
Okay, so he does have streaming because earlier he says he doesn't.
But if you take out all of it, you take it out. All I eat is sandwiches every day. All I do is sit here. I don't pay for any Netflix subscriptions. All I pay for is internet, utilities, medical bills, mortgage. If I pay for just that, I need $7,000 a month. That is all I eat right there. But if you
okay, it's at $7,000. Let me see that.
Out. I had to buy it. That's $400 for the video games.
Those video games didn't cost $400 though, but go ahead.
No, it did cost. Okay, let's do the math. You said $7,000.
Yeah.
Let me see. 800 plus 1,000 plus 750 plus 950.
Well, yeah, Goodwills are good too. Like I do. Is it okay if I talk while you do the math?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I didn't know if I was gonna interrupt you. Like I don't go clothes shopping that much. Like I do every month. I'll get myself a new T-shirt at Walmart for $8 because that's my little. You made it through the month. Congratulations! Here's a Nightmare Before Christmas T-shirt. You know, something. Because I never really went clothes shopping before. This is a new tradition, so I don't understand the clothes shopping thing. I mean, the only thing I buy every year is new wife beaters and new boxers.
Yeah. Okay, so I did the calculations, and it's actually 51.55.
So he doesn't even know how to round it up. Did you add 78 for Netflix?
Let me see if I messed up. Let me see. Oh wait, I didn't pass. Okay, so it's 70. Okay, it is 7,000 with the mortgage, right? Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So 7,000. He's right. He's right. I'm just making sure. Okay, so 7,000. Why are you drinking soda?
And it's Mountain Dew too. That's the worst. I even stopped drinking.
Another soda?
Yeah.
So
he's also probably drinking too many liquids too. It's probably fucking up.
There's something I always wanted to try. There's a lot of research that came out of Europe, and now we're doing it here in the United States, where psychedelics can help reset certain brains. People who experience childhood abuse, people who've gone through trauma, people who deal with post-traumatic stress disorder.
So he's going to do shrooms now. He's going to do shrooms with a shaman in the middle of the woods.
That's going to cost money, by the way, and shrooms cost money. And the thing is, he's not wrong. It has helped people, but normally people do ayahuasca. So I'm not too sure what he's trying to.
I mean, if I was in Boogie's position, I would probably start selling off all that shit, because at the end of the day, I would probably slowly sell off all those like things that are just hanging around. I would put it towards probably probably pay down a lot of the bills, and then I would probably start focusing on live streaming. I would reduce my eating, obviously. I would get rid of every single soda product in our house. I would if I was Boogie, I would cook hamburgers. I would eat a lot of vegetables, fruits, and I would just focus on like limiting my intake. Probably with Boogie's size, he could probably lose weight if he ate 25 to 3,000 calories. He'd probably lose a lot of weight, and then slowly reduce it by like lower and lower.
That's why. He'll be mind, body, and spirit all one together. We're all connected.
I believe
when
it.
you get to a certain point of understanding inside your intellect mind, that connectivity, you realize your hands are basically like USB ports.
So these are the. It's crazy to think that something that just grows out of the ground has so much power, and I'm actually holding it in my hand right now. But here we go.
No.
Did he do it wrong?
They don't taste bad. Honestly, that doesn't taste too bad.
They're pretty good and dry.
Yeah.
Everybody just says kind of earthy.
I mean, there's no wrong way to take
No, no.
shrooms. It's just
the whole thing. Yeah.
they don't taste good. That's why
Okay.
people usually bake them
Welcome
into
to the
chocolates
club.
and stuff.
Well, he doesn't need that.
No, he
May
doesn't.
God
But
bless you and be with you on your
that was a
journey.
big shroom for a first time, though. That was a lot. They're not
Well-
even microdosing.
Yeah, but he is like 400, so that like maybe like they're accounting for his weight.
I mean, maybe, but
You know, like it takes more to make someone drunk if you're like a
yeah,
a NFL player comparison to a 112-pound woman. You know what
but
I mean?
still, you would microdose, especially if it's the person's first time. Like the shaman would be like, "Okay, we're gonna do baby steps," and then
I mean,
you know.
the shaman is probably
his friend.
His friend, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think we've been about 20 minutes in.
About 15, yeah.
About 15. So we're about 15 minutes in, and I started to feel things are kind of wavy and kind of disconnected. It's kind of like my brain works on multiple channels, and like I have to pick and choose what I'm concentrating on. I've driven balls. I have no clue where the fuck I am or even who I am. And I don't give a fuck. I recognize.
He's about to experience the second part of the realization of letting go. And we're going to get to the other side of it. I told you they'd come. It's going to get nice and bright in about 5 more minutes.
Yeah.
And the reflection in the water is really cool too. So what do you think was the first trauma that you experienced which basically set up like a defense mechanism for you?
Man, yeah, my parents are just crazy. They're broken people.
Parents?
Yeah. Stewards. People who are like trying to oh, okay. Okay. Yep. That makes a lot of sense, doesn't it?
What?
Like they don't, I mean, that shit doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. That was the dumbest shit. Oh, and it happened so long ago. Like I've just been waiting for the right time to just drop that shit.
So, when did you feel the need of this separate personality? Was that like what you used as a coping mechanism to socialize with?
Oh, that's exactly what it is, right? Like I didn't know what the hell. I don't know how to communicate what I was dealing with or what I was going through, and
I
This
mean,
is when the shaman should pipe in a subliminal message to clean your house. Stop eating sugar. Oh my god!
Right? You're not
Oh, fuck
wrong.
me.
You're not wrong. I mean, I'm not. I don't know if this is like one of his friends who got shrooms, or if this is an actual shaman.
God.
But I will tell you, shrooms do help. I just don't know if they're gonna help him. Does that make sense?
Clean your house. You will
And
clean your house.
disclaimer.
You will stop drinking Mountain Dew.
And
You will
also-
throw away all the Mountain Dew.
Right? Disclaimer too. Even though I support shrooms, please make sure if you do shrooms that you're in a safe environment. That's all and they're legal in your
Is
state.
this a safe environment for him to do this in?
I mean, it's where you're gonna end up anyways if you do shrooms. You're gonna end up going outside anyways and looking at the sky.
Right.
Like,
We
should he
put
be
on these
around a
different
fire like
faces in
this?
order to deal with
He's very his
situations in
Crocs are. If
society.
you notice,
You
his
try to
Crocs
give people
are
what the hell they
melting.
want.
And then you felt like
His
that was
Crocs are melting?
Yeah, dude, isn't that melted right there? Look at the bottom
Oh,
edge.
no. That's not good.
No.
the need to make up Francis or other personalities.
Yeah.
Are you ready to let all that go?
Yeah, please, man. Oh my God. This is the first time I've ever felt happiness.
Wait, what?
Happiness. Like, this is the first time I felt it.
There's nothing to tell, man. It's all kind of bullshit. It's all bullshit. Just all the things I've been worried about.
Because you are the master of your own orchestra.
It's a game, right?
Just let them go. So it's up to you to choose.
Steven, can you get up? Hello?
It's poor dogs.
Dogs are like, please, we need to pee.
Yeah, we're gonna pee in your fucking bed if you don't fucking take us
Right.
out.
I'm still not sure. I'm like really. I think I'm still in it.
Yeah,
Except I'm
because you
also
ate
in
the
this
whole
physical
thing. That's
corporal
why.
Body.
What do you mean he ate the whole thing?
He ate the whole shroom. So the after effect of it, like even if you go to sleep and it's the next day, you can still feel the lightiness, not the hallucinates, but the lightiness of it, and you're still riding that high. Does that make sense?
Oh, okay.
Especially if it's your first time, you're gonna ride it out.
So he's still on the high right now when he's doing the shit.
Not at the peak of the high of the hallucinate, but at the the high of it, like the beginning.
I think I'm still in it, except I'm also in this physical corporal body, but I'm also the incorporeal being that puppets it and controls it. And
what is he wearing?
God damn it, I feel like I'm in
it's
control. I feel like I'm in control of myself for the first fucking time. The stuff that I normally worry about, worrying about my finances, worrying about my internet, worrying about what people think about me. It's also incredibly stupid.
Not your finances,
it's all just
though.
Bullshit.
Stop drinking the
I think I'm
Mountain
gonna enjoy
Dew.
making YouTube videos again. I think I'm going to enjoy live streaming again. What's up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Boogie2988 coming at your office. Get to the power. When I make a video, 10,000, 15,000, 20,000 people watch. That is still my dream job. Everybody falls off. That's part of the deal.
Every single month. He had tons and tons.
You start off as a nobody, and for a short
the
period of
old
time, you're
format.
somebody, and then that star burns out like every star does. I was lucky enough to get hit by lightning. I was lucky enough to get to live my dream. I was lucky enough to get to enjoy all of that, play this game the way I wanted to play it. I'll be gone one day too. But for one brief moment, we got an opportunity to shine really bright.
That sounds like the same thing you were saying, but you're like, well, I really liked everything, and I'm going to give up now. Let's see if Boogie's actually changed. Let's see. Look, he hasn't done any live streams.
Hey,
No,
it's
he
Friday,
did
and I'm going
post
back
a-
to doing a Friday
Oh.
show.
Let me see.
What the fuck is he asking
stuff.
for now?
Zelda movie announced. Okay.
There is?
Yes.
Oh god, I hope they don't ruin it.
I hope they ruin it. Fuck Zelda.
That's like my tattoos all over me, or Zelda
Get
tattoos.
rid of Zelda. Fuck that. I'm gonna give that fucking.
When you want something to Reddit to ship, Meta PCs has you covered. I'm using a Meta PC to record this video.
This is his sponsor.
If you already have a PC.
So he's making money. He's
Mhm.
talking about Five Nights
He's
at
getting the
Freddy's.
views again. He's getting the views again, but
talking
it's
about-
not for the positive.
And he's talking about
Video games. Okay, so
Video
he's trying
games.
to do. When was
Let's-
this?
This was 2 hours
2 hours
ago.
ago. Okay.
Okay, he went here, destroyed a comedy club.
But if you scroll down, you can see like those are impressive numbers, but you can see where he was only getting like the 10K. So this documentary came out, it kind of boosted him a bit. I just hope in a positive way, not in a negative way.
Well, like, look at this. Like, but if you look at like his previous views, I mean, like before the documentary came out, he was getting 20,000 and so, like, like 16,000, 31,000. And it's like, bro, like, your problem is not the videos. The problem is that you're doing videos when you should be doing live streaming too. Just a thought.
Yeah, when was his last live stream? Yeah, clicky click. Thank you.
4 months ago.
Yeah, he should do more live streams.
Like, you have, I mean, if you can get like 1,000 people in a live stream, holy fuck. The amount of like, you could probably get memberships. And like, he doesn't even have memberships, bro. He doesn't have memberships.
Do you know what I enjoy watching? And I recently just started watching people play Dungeons and Dragons, and I started watching people playing Magic the Gathering. If he got with his friends, it was like, hey, let's do a live stream if you guys want to this Saturday, and we'll play, Magic the Gathering, and we'll have our regular banter and stuff. Can we live stream it? Because that would be awesome.
No. But anyway. Yeah, this is him 16 years ago, his first video.
Oh, yeah.
Until he got hungry.
Gained all that weight back.
Okay.
The Incredible Bulk.
The Incredible Bulk, yeah.
Uh,
Okay, this is him with fourth day of Christmas.
Okay, I'm gonna sing my song, everybody. What? Okay. On your first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me.
Okay, I've stopped there because I don't know if he's gonna say anything racist.
yeah, that's the thing. Yeah.
I'm like a little worried. This is 16 years ago.
Where's the video of him and his? Do you ever see his wife? I've never seen his ex-wife. Excuse me.
Well, he might have removed it. Wife.
It's true, wife and I. Wait, go up again. When did they get a divorce?
5 years ago.
Oh wow. Boogie's mom makes her YouTube. Aw, that's cute. Okay, that's cute.
Yeah, the one that he's glad that she's deceased.
No, that's okay. I didn't put it together. Okay. You should never say that about your parents.
Does block me. Okay, why should I get married?
That was 10 years ago.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube Boogie? There's a lot of reasons I think people think together emotionally is the right decision.
Yeah, so this is when he was like, he was gonna get. Why would I get married? Yeah, like, what's his memberships, man?
That's unbelievably dumb not to have memberships for. Yeah, he could have. Well, no,
Okay, he has
memberships.
Yes, it does have memberships. Okay, so how many people he has memberships? Like, what is he? Like, what's the point of being a member then?
I don't know. Does he have like a Patreon or something? Do you think? Because
I know
he
he
could
has
be doing
Twitch.
all that. Yeah.
Like you're not doing live streams, so you're kind of fucking yourself over. Like if he did like memberships and he did live, like his
yeah.
Like, what's his last live?
Okay, so Lord of the Rings card.
Not too bad. Sam's Desperate Rescue, very flavorful.
And he got 13K for this shit. Holy fuck!
Then I feel like they're not going to run the risk of it getting sent to like a Walmart where, like,
oh my god, I can't watch that. That's boring.
Yeah.
Let's see the most popular one.
I mean, it's not everybody's cup of tea, but some people do enjoy the card games. And
Ask Francis's live stream, 65,000.
Oh, this is when he lost
To
a
make
lot
a
of weight.
video, right? Like I can make a video because I'm just a fat guy in my house, but they got to put together a whole team to do a big direct, and they don't want people to die. Daily Bashes is $4.99 on your mom. Oh. DC, there are so many of these. I can't. DC Moon Town, thanks for the New Zealand $2. Ape Kong, I can feel your pain. I too. Will you make a boogie puppet? No, puppets are stupid. What does he think he is? Jim Henson? Look at that. Doesn't even look like me. It looks like.
The offer still stands. I'll pay $150 for that puppet. Anyway.
Because all you do is play World of Warcraft 24 hours a day. Get up and leave the house. Go outside. Well, you can't do that.
Well, I mean, I think you should do fucking live streams. I mean, but that's at least something. It's, you know, kind of entertaining.
It helps. I mean, you have our attention now. Do something. Do you get it?
Even like, okay, this is 3 years ago. So out of all the live streams he's done on YouTube, he's probably got more like on Twitch because he has a Twitch too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Holy fuck, man. Interesting.
Well, this is your second chance, Boogie. I doubt you're watching this, but I'm going to speak like you're watching this. You got our attention. The documentary came out. That did amazing. It has millions of views. We're watching you now. What are you going to do with it? Do something with it.
Yeah,
this
like
is your momentum.
Let me see his Twitch. Like, he has a Twitch. Let me see.
Yeah. I mean, seriously, if you had this amount of attention, wouldn't you feel good and be like, yeah, I'm going to reinvent myself. Let's do this. Let's start doing it. Have a game plan or something. Like Tim said, go live. Do something. This is it. You're not going to get a third chance. This is your second chance. Do something. Is Young One still there? I don't. Oh yeah, I think he's still with her because he did post yesterday, the comedy section of the documentary on.
So this guy's got 412,000 followers on Twitch.
That's still impressive.
That's like a lot of motherfuckers. Okay, so he posted something, a video. Oh, I'll be right back.
Yeah. I think his bread and butter might be YouTube. Not too sure. But when you're a game streamer, you can stream dual. Like you can go on Twitch and you can go on YouTube at the same time and get both. Like I used to do that all the time before I got lazy. I used to post a bunch of gaming. But you can do dual, so you can get, both. I think you can go on more than one, like if you get Streamlabs, which I think I have. Yeah, I still have Streamlabs. I should do that again.
Okay, so he's
gaming.
So he live streams on Twitch and he gets like 5,000 views.
When was the last time he live streamed?
21 hours ago. Okay,
so why doesn't he dual stream it onto YouTube?
I don't even know why he does it like just on Twitch, man. Like, bro, go on YouTube. Fuck Twitch, bro.
I mean, you can do, but the thing is though, like when we had Streamlabs, you remember we could do both at the same time.
Okay, so 3 days ago he got 6,400, and then 3 days ago again he only got 208, and 3 days ago. So he's like these are past views. Okay.
Yeah. Jasmina, no, YouTube and Twitch doesn't charge you to go live, but if you get Streamlabs, I think how much was I paying? Well, we were paying like 20 bucks.
Yeah. $20 a month. That's
$20 a month. Yeah.
The only reason why you would pay Streamlabs is if you want like a bunch of people on panel, because you get more people. You're allowed to get more people on panel if you pay more. So if you have like an open panel, yeah, you're gonna have to pay. But if you're just doing like 2 or 3 or 4 people, you're not gonna need. But it's free.
Streamlabs is more for gaming. What we use. No, wait. Sorry. Streamlabs. And what is this? This is StreamYard. StreamYard is more for like what we do. Like, but like if I went to go do gaming randomly, I would go to the other program because it's more suited for gamers, not for panels.
Yeah, exactly.
And you got to pay no matter what. Like even our StreamYard. We're using the free one because fuck it.
Yeah, it's like we're only like two. Maybe we'll invite someone on, but yeah, it's just to chill. But anyway, that's pretty much it. We're probably gonna go live Monday, maybe, or Tuesday. We'll see what happens.
Yes, we will be back early next week with another subject. But thank you all for joining us today. We do appreciate it. And if you guys have any like ideas of something you want us to talk about, please say it in the comments and we'll take a look at it.
Cool.
But yeah, thank you all for coming. Y'all just keep safe out there.
Bye.